Okay. But the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get the tier list. So let me do that.
All right, and I'm only seeing the stream that you're sharing instead of your video. Is that what you want to show?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Okay,
So
okay, just checking.
that's all I'm sending out at the moment.
Okay.
I do not see that list I made. There should have been one. Um, latest tier. Well, I guess I'll just have to do it over, which is okay because all I was doing is a really minor tweak. I'll take care of that. Then I'll get that sheet, that doc. We'll be good to go.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
spam my usual spots here.
How's your how's your week going so far? You mentioned you had the day off.
Yeah, I have all week off actually. Yeah, I took this
Excellent.
week off. I didn't plan too much.
Mm-hmm.
My mother had surgery last week, so
Right,
I
right.
I tried to keep the schedule open just in case,
Mm-hmm.
but things have gone well. So
Awesome. Yeah,
yeah,
that's great. You get time to catch up on things on a day like today.
yeah, and it's like it. Sometimes it's kind of nice not to have anything planned.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so this looks good. I'm just gonna save this and save. I didn't save it. That's what happened. I didn't say. I clicked on the button, but you have to actually confirm it too. So that was what happened. So it's an easy fix. just, so now I'm just get into it. Um, okay. So now I'm just gonna click on the button to go to presenter mode, and yeah, we're good. And then we can zoom in however much we want. Oh, you got some good ones in here. You know what I like about your tier list? What I really like about it is that it's kind of focused around modern contemporary. Hey, Spike Tiger's in the chat. What's going on, my friend?
Hey, Spike.
I remember Spike, part of the PGC community. Yeah, but that's like one of my that is definitely a positive for me. Like that's centered around movies that are more recent. Because like, it would I think it's movies that a lot of people, at least I think a lot of people will be familiar with. So it'll be fun to watch to see what people think of them.
Yeah, I mean, I threw some traditional ones in there that you just have to talk about,
Yep.
but
Yep.
well, depending on how people feel about those, they're probably not going to like my reaction to some of them because I think some of the old ones are trash.
I
So,
think I think there's one in particular. If it's on here, and it is on here, I think we're gonna agree on it.
word.
I think we're gonna agree because I feel similar. There is that one where I'm like, I didn't see what the big deal was about it.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we'll find out. We're probably gonna agree on it. Um, Let me just see. Is there one other thing? I'm gonna save the Wizard of Oz stream for a different stream because that's gonna be like an hour of just talking about. I don't want to get into that tonight. Let's keep the mood festive.
Right. Yeah. My my background hates my Santa hat, but that's okay.
Oh no.
It comes and it goes. It comes and it
Are
goes.
we just looking at a sandwich? We are for now.
For now, don't worry.
We'll zoom in. We'll do the
We'll
thing.
unsandwich soon.
It's good to see you, JT. Welcome to the chat. I've seen you a bunch of before. Nice to meet you. You'll see my face in a minute, but how you be? How you be?
Yeah, you might like the sandwich more.
You might like this sandwich. That's fair. This is a great sandwich for one,
Yeah.
but among other things, JT had just the most outrageous. I mean, in the best way possible, just the most outrageous donation I've ever seen in my life. It was insane. I was over lurking at Risky Biscuit, and yo, that you are incredibly generous. That I think as long as I'm making sure I have the right person, but I believe that's
Oh,
right.
you do. That's JT, the internet sugar mama.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
correct. Yes.
Props to you. That was an amazing night. Like, holy cow, like it felt like all the bars at Risky Biscuit that night with Colleen. Like it was really cool. So, oh, thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subscription too. Thank you. You're very kind. Very kind. Welcome to the Sam fam. I appreciate you. It does look like a tasty sandwich. Sounds like we're ready to party.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Just checking a couple final things over here. Now I'm pretty sure we're pretty much ready. I don't have anything else to do. This is a very laid back show tonight, so we'll still be fun.
Yeah,
All right.
I opened a bottle of wine for it. Let's do it.
There we go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Just had some steak. I love it. You ever have a steak sandwich Those are the jam too. JT's so good. I'm very honored to have you with us as part of this. Thank you so much for joining. And say likewise, Spike. I appreciate you being here. And
hey, Christy.
Christy's here too. My sister's here. Welcome in. Good to see you. There's going to be a new Avatar movie. Sorry, Davey. I do like to stunt. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Welcome in, everybody. How you all been, everybody? Welcome to the Sandwich Show. My name is Davey. I am the host of the Sandwich Show. And we do a lot of cool things. We've been having conversations with a lot of cool people over the last year and a half. And tonight we're bringing back someone very, very important to the history of this program. And that's because he is the man responsible for tier lists on this program. So all the props, and let's say hello once again to BrettingtonFrothingslosh. Happy preemptive Thanksgiving. Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Hold on.
Davey, bring me.
What happened
Davey,
over here?
I'm in the void. I'm in the darkness.
Oh, no.
Help.
I need
Help.
to... What happened?
Change my capture. Help.
Oh, my goodness.
Help.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get this thing back. There we go. I need to toggle something.
Oh, shit, I'm here.
Hey, welcome back. What's going on? Brett, it's nice to have you back. I appreciate you being part of this again. You always bring it with these tier lists, and I thank you for that. It's a really good time. How are you?
I'm doing well. You know, it was a good day. It was cold, but we're here. I've got a sandwich that's getting cold, but also okay. But I opened a bottle of wine. We made a tier. I did a little extra homework today. We got the trailers in case people don't know the films that we're talking about or need a refresher to make an opinion. So we are. I think we're ready for some high quality content today, my friend.
I like it.
Hope the chat's ready for some high quality content.
Yeah, I do too. Oh, it's gonna be high quality, folks. You're ready to go. Yeah. Ooh. I might have made a mistake somewhere.
Good.
Are we good? Whoa, echo. Okay, so then maybe... Oh, yeah, I figured it out. I have like two things. My fault. Okay.
God damn it, Davey.
I think I am...
Is this your first day?
No. Can you hear everything okay? I'm trying to figure out what the hell...
I can hear you.
I'm supposed to get one item in. I think I got the wrong one or something like that, but I think we're good. Okay. I think you got it. Yeah. Got a little concerned because I'm looking at different things on my OBS. I think the OBS... I blame OBS 28 for that, but anyway.
Yeah, let's just send the blame around. Why not? You know?
Tis the season. So anyway, we were just talking about it earlier. I mean, really great to see all these lists you've had for us over the years and the ones you have on the PGC podcast universe, or is it PGC universe podcast?
Yeah, podcast universe, just because we branched out a little bit.
Yeah.
Phil's taking a little bit of time off for the kid, who's due any day now.
Exciting.
And yeah, so I branched out with some other interests that Phil doesn't have interest in, such as movies and television. So those have been the other ones.
How about that?
He's not big on that stuff.
Okay.
So Pat's been filling in with that. I contacted him this week to see if he had any availability, because I know with what he works and he might not be available, but maybe. But we'll see.
Okay. Well,
we'll see. He might have some content coming soon.
Well, Phil, we're really excited for you. I know that there's been a few drops from him on the socials, which is really cool. So we're really happy for you and your wife. Here's to a great delivery coming up. And see, JT says, Brett, did you like how I pretended to be a computer whiz?
Yes, it was. Yeah, you nailed it. You answered one question, and then actually, you just carried it up to what I said, and then he asked a follow-up question. You were out. That's the way to do it. Just leave. Answer one question and just leave.
Leave on top. That's the way you do it. Yeah, nice.
That's the way to do it.
All right. So we'll be doing a lot of rankings tonight. I mean, I love, and as we mentioned earlier, like it's going to be really fun to see how everything. How we line up with these opinions and chat, of course. We'd love to get your thoughts on these movies as well. We'll label out which movie is which, and we'll break down the rankings and everything else. Yeah, I love it. Yep. I'm with you on that. Let's fucking go indeed. Let's do the thing. But let me give Christy a shout out too. Christy's here in our chat. So Christy's been streaming, back to streaming. So check out my sister's show too. It's really great. Like baking apple pies and all the fun things. Okay, so here we go. Let's do a couple things. Let me take that out, and then we'll bring to you now, as the curtain rises, on our latest edition of Brettington's tier list, and this is a banger, folks. So we've got these rankings for the movies in question. We have NES with a Zapper as your S tier. You have Wet Kisses from Grandma as your F tier. And I love that you added a C tier category name of 6-pack of socks. Interestingly,
there's nothing wrong with a 6-pack of socks,
yeah, exactly.
But it is Christmas, you know?
Yeah. That was exactly my thought too. I'm like, I like socks. So
right. I could use some socks.
I'm down with socks. I think
you guys can get me socks.
I'd be pretty happy if you had some socks for Christmas this year. So let's go. So here are the movies we have, and we mentioned it earlier. They're mostly contemporary movies, which I like. I think it's really going to be, it'll make for good conversation. We did conclude some classics, and then as we hinted at, we're probably going to have some alternative opinions about some of these. Some of these I'm not going to have any idea about, but the rest of you.
And that's why we have the trailers, Davey.
We do. The trailers trailers would help. The trailers would help. So let me go see if I can make sure I get that organized.
Yeah, just get that up in a separate capture, because I feel like we're going to refer to them often.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do that. Pop in over here. Give me just a second. But yeah, go ahead and take a gander at all these cool things. I'm going to. Is this a link to a thing? Oh, this is an actual. Okay. So maybe I'll put this up somewhere, because I'm like, no, I mean, I could probably just, I should be all right. I'll figure it out. I can just put it. I want to put it in a browser so that I can easily tab over to it, but. So what I can do, it's actually not that. That's not that. It's not rocket science. Let's just make it.
I mean, I sent you an XLS. I don't know how much easier it can get here, Davey. I mean, I've done all the heavy lifting.
You really have. Like, I to be fair, you've been. This is amazing. See, that's why I don't want to take much credit at all for this tailor list, because Brett has done a remarkable job putting this together. So okay, I do have.
I will say one of the caveats too is I did not include any sequels. So it has to stand on the merit of its original. So you'll see, like, there's Home Alone, but there's not 3 of them. Only the first Die Hard. Not all 7, Santa Claus movies.
Right.
So merits of the first.
That's good. And besides, like, I don't even think Die Hard 2 takes place in Christmas time, does it?
No.
Yeah. No. So it doesn't even matter. That wouldn't really. Why is Christmas Vacation so far? No, we didn't rank them yet.
Not yet.
We haven't ranked them yet. This is just
they're appearing in alphabetical order.
Yeah. So
according to the way I saved the file.
This is unranked, so we will eventually rank them. Yeah. Okay. So I can see the titles pretty well from here, so I can figure out which is which. So, which one do you want to start with? We don't have to start with the first one. We can just start with whichever one.
We can start with the first one. And when are we getting to sandwich time too? I don't want this to get too cold.
Oh, okay.
And we'll do a sandwich reveal. I want to do a couple and then get to a sandwiches.
Yeah, we'll do a couple. I was thinking like 5 minutes from now would be fine.
So okay. Let's start at the top.
Hey, Jamie. What up?
Hey,
good
welcome
to see
in.
you, Jamie. Welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. There you go. Yeah, go follow Jamie.
We're about to square up, JT.
Yep.
You look, just wait. I'm a very violent man.
Jamie says, okay, tell your Hallmark story. You have a Hallmark story?
I will once we get to the that movie.
Love it. Rahomo's in the chat. What's going on, Rahomo? Can we give Rahomo a shout out? Let's give our friend Rahomo a shout out. Welcome in, Rahomo.
Hey, Mr. Froggo. Welcome in. Thanks for joining.
Yeah. Diddly Frog, welcome in as well. How are we doing tonight? Okay, so let's
welcome
start
to my Christmas chalet.
Yeah, I love that we're getting right into this. Let's do the thing. Here we go. Oh, Mahar. That's my sister there. Thanks for the shout, Jamie. All right, so 8-Bit Christmas.
8-Bit Christmas. So this was one of the streaming services. It's exclusive. It takes place during the 80s. It's like one of those nostalgia cash-ins that have happened since Stranger Things. This one you might want to actually show if you can get the trailer up, because I don't know if a lot of people have seen it. So you might want to show this one just to get kind of a vibe for it. And then I can reserve judgment until then. But I think it came out, I want to say this year. I mean, last year or the year before.
Okay.
And I want to say maybe Prime. Okay. It's on streaming. One of them. But yeah, the whole point is basically that they're trying to get that NES with a zapper. Basically, that's their
legit, like literally NES with the zapper is featured.
Legit,
legit. So I have never seen it, so I have no opinion. Like, what? How would you evaluate? It sounds, based on the way the tone of voice and everything, it sounds like you're into it. What was your ranking for this movie?
Um, I get iffy when it's like when they play on your nostalgia just to make you nostalgic. Um, hmm. Let's say I would say it's a B because I don't remember much of it,
Okay.
which is always tells you how great of a movie something is,
You
right?
don't remember much of it. Yeah, absolutely.
I remember the plot, but past that, it's like,
Okay.
ask me who's in it. There's some guys. There's some guys in it.
I'm with it just because I mean, I'm defaulting to your opinion completely here. If anyone in chat has an opinion, feel free to weigh in. There you go.
Anybody else watch this? It is free still. It is still out there.
Cool beans.
Anybody likes a good something to what? And it's I think it's like a PG-13 kind of experience. So
I would definitely be interested just to see what it's like, because retro movies like that, I mean, they don't always hit, but it'd be interesting to see if this one does. So definitely, Frog says never. Yeah. By the way, if you want to find out more about our friend Brett, here's the link to Brett's Twitch channel here in the chat, so check that out too. But Brett does a lot of different things. Like we mentioned the podcast. You're also streaming cooking and other neat things over at BrettingtonFrothingslosh on Twitch. So lots to love there. Okay, let's do one more and then we'll do sandwiches.
Okay, so let's go right down the list. So next one is that original. I think it might have been made for TV. The Christmas Carol from whatever year that was, like the 60s.
Okay.
You remember that one?
Yeah, I don't at all. So I'm just kind of lumping them all into like one movie because there's so many of them.
Play the trailer, Davey. I did homework.
All right.
Play the trailer.
So it says here 1951. Let's play the trailer.
Okay, then it's 50. Boy, I was even off by even more. My goodness.
All right, folks. Here's the trailer for A Christmas Carol. Let's see what this is about.
Once you see it, you guys will probably remember it.
Oh. I do kind of remember this now. This was like on home
I feel like
video.
they colorized it at some point. Maybe they didn't.
I see it now, yeah.
I remember... We could talk over the trailer because who cares?
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember they used to show this version in like elementary school.
Yeah.
Because it was safe. I mean, look at these guys.
Yeah. King, welcome in, King. How you doing? Let's get King a shout out in the chat too. Yeah, I think this did get colorized. You believe you're right, King. So welcome in.
Yeah, I feel like
he's coming here. Yeah, it sounds like it's the boogeyman or something, the way that it said that. It's like, it's just...
I remember being a young kid and these ghosts really scared the shit out of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
all these different ghosts of Christmas.
I can see that,
especially, what was it, the Ghost of Christmas Future? That's like the really evil one.
Oh, yeah, that's the tough one. Yeah, that's creepy. It's creeping any iteration of that movie. Cartoon Christmas Carol is S tier. Mickey's Christmas Carol would absolutely be S tier. Yeah, it was really good. I know, right, King? He's coming here. Is this horror or Christmas?
Alistair. You know, it's an old movie when somebody's still named Alistair.
Hey, we got an Alistair in our world too now. Actually, interestingly, yeah, Hyper's real
that's
name
right,
is
we do.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're right.
Isn't that interesting?
Well, F me, I guess. You're right.
No, well, I mean, but you are right too, because like it's
totally
not
a lot of Alistairs out there.
Yeah, 100%. All right, well, thank you for that. That was actually really helpful. So thank you so much for putting all that legwork in to get that. That is really, to be legit, really helpful. Thank you so much for that. So,
now let's look at it not from a nostalgic lens, though.
Mm-hmm.
Try to be objective about this. Is it the best telling of a? I mean, we've got a lot more Christmas carols on this list because everybody did a Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
It's a tough call. Like, I think it's a.
It feels like
movie.
it's in. I think it's in like that sock range, right?
Yeah.
Because like it's fine, and you know, if it was on TV, I could get drunk and fall asleep to it.
Yep. Hey, Muppets, what's going on? So good to see you.
Yeah, Chat. What do you think? Is Chat with socks? Your sister says socks.
Yeah, socks is good. I think I've seen it once when I was younger. I mean,
It's just safe. It's like a safe tell. It's fine.
solid,
You know.
solid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fine is how I describe things.
cool, cool. Okay, let's move ahead to A Christmas Horror Story. Now, this is gonna need a trailer because I've never seen this one.
Yeah, this one I watched last year in
Okay.
another streamer's. He does like scary movies or was doing scary movies on Saturdays
Yeah.
when the holidays hit. There's another one on this list later we'll talk about,
Okay.
but this is one of his choices. It's like an anthology of 3 films that go together.
Gotcha. Okay, so this is a pretty new one.
Yeah,
Take a look at this.
but it's definitely a B movie.
Oh yeah. Didn't.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. Yeah. That. Well, we got.
Oh yeah, William
in there.
Yep, he plays a DJ in it.
Oh,
A
that's
radio DJ.
funny.
It's Christmas. Christmas is all about forgiveness.
I love this.
Family and tradition.
So yeah, it's an anthology. So like this couple is one story.
Okay.
Santa Claus right here is his own story.
I don't remember this at all. Wow. So this.
This is it's a straight to video classic,
Oh,
man.
I see.
And you still want to go down there just for some stupid school assignment?
I get to any door in the school.
Oh, that's right. These kids are another one.
It's a Krampus.
Get locked in the basement.
A demon who punishes.
Okay, I got the feel for this. Yeah.
Chains him out, stuff like that.
That's fun.
It's the elves.
It's great.
Yeah, the elves get like infected. I forget what they get infected with, but they all turn into zombies.
JT says this is me at the office. Yeah, I'm
Which
with
one?
you too, Jamie. This is definitely a weird one. Christy
weird.
says I just want to watch it though.
There's a psychopath on
Muppets will speak for chat. No, I'm with it. I'm with it, Homo. Muppets has got definitely a beat on all these movies. Like that is true.
The one with the horns. Oh, Krampus. JT, you're a straight Krampus. I feel you.
Holiday season.
Nice. Horror.
I won't give away the ending. That brings them all of them together. The ending's kind of hokey.
Cramp it up. All
Wrap it
right.
up.
Whoa. Nice. So that wow, made in Canada. Cool stuff. Good stuff. All right. So
I have seen it. I think Frog, were you in that stream when we watched that one together? When did you watch the Christmas Horror Story? I thought it was okay, but I like the big budget Krampus better. All right, so Frog, what did you think? I didn't think it was terrible. It's not a bottom of the list, but the budget shows, if you know what I mean. Like you could tell they had about $150 to work with.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Definitely. I would love to see what theater people who make movies thought of that movie, but it's not a bad. It doesn't look bad. Like it doesn't look so bad that you're like, what kisses from grandma?
6-pack. I think a 6-pack of socks. I think what that's going to be is you wouldn't purposely rewatch it, but if it was on, you wouldn't leave the room. Like you ain't mad about it. If someone's like, I want to watch this, you'd be like, oh, I've seen it, but all right.
It's perfect for cable TV. Let's run with it. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
6-pack of socks.
Okay, so let's take a break. Time to do sandwiches. So it's time. This is what we call. This is one of our staples of the program. If you've not been here before, once a week we like to present we like to present food to you, and it's what we call the sandwich of the week, everyone. Let's go see what it is. And to start, we head on over. BrettingtonFrothingslosh never disappoints with sandwiches. He's as big a connoisseur as I am. Let's go see what you got tonight.
All right. So excuse the fact that I had this in a low oven for about 45 minutes, so it got a little wet. But I have a cheesesteak. Well, this is one half of a cheesesteak.
Okay.
The bread's a little weird because they make their own.
Oh my goodness!
It's kind of like,
hi.
Hey, welcome in.
Welcome, Raiders.
Cheesesteak. On their own bread. The place I actually want to get my cheesesteak from tonight is closed on Mondays. So this is a backup cheesesteak. But no, it's good. So there's that.
Well, you can't go wrong. I think even the backup ones are probably like so good compared to whatever we would have anywhere else. So
well, especially around here. I mean,
Yeah.
JT just moved out of Pennsylvania, but she knows.
Yep.
And she's if you're in this area, you can normally get some pretty good cheesesteaks.
Absolutely.
This one, I wouldn't call this a traditional Philly style, but I did get it Philly style, as in, cheese, onions, meat roll. The end. A bell pepper doesn't belong anywhere near a cheesesteak.
See, I would have thought you would have been down with the bell peppers. I never knew that.
No.
That's interesting.
Nope.
That's interesting. And wine. See, wine and cheese and steak.
And I'm taking a pill. Nope. Okay, guys, I'm not doing drugs. That is a lactate, because I actually don't want to shit myself on stream.
Oh, that's a good call. What's going on? What's going on, Maria? Welcome in. Let me go bring everybody in with a raid song. All right, folks. Oh man, that's right. Extra large. Let me bring you back. Not that I don't enjoy the visual of our good friend BrettingtonFrothingslosh, but here we go. Let's go. I protect the right. I protect the right. And the riot coming courtesy of the Creative Star. Welcome in, Maria. It's so great to have you back. How was the rest of your stream? I was hanging out with the Creative Star a little bit earlier, making gnomes, folks. With making gnomes out in pottery form, and they were looking rather sharp, folks. So if you missed any part of it, check the raid over at the Creative Star. And thanks for the shout out, Rahama, earlier in the chat. The link's up there. Give her a friend to follow. It's really good stuff. It's a great hang. And tonight, everybody, my name's Davey. I'm the host of the Sandwich Show, and it's a variety stream. Tonight we're ranking movies. We have a lot of cool guests on our program. Tonight's guest is BrettingtonFrothingslosh, who we know from Twitch and from PGC Universe podcast. And
I'm eating a sandwich because that's what you do on Davey's show.
This is quite great, and it's canon. Let's go show you what I got tonight. Now, you mentioned something. You mentioned sequels. I hope you don't mind me doing a sequel tonight, because
I do not. Hit me.
This is the Bobby sandwich from Capriotti's, the classic turkey.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
This is good. It's good stuff. So you got all the.
Was that my first appearance on the stream?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it was the first time, right?
Yeah, the Thanksgiving tier list. Yeah.
Yep.
Great show. I loved it. I remember it so well.
JT, I don't think there's a big enough bit goal for me to shit my pants on stream. There's your answer.
But remember, Homo has a question and I demand an answer.
I do all right for myself, so I'll say this too. So I guess this is kind of a serious moment. So if you ever come into one of my streams, and maybe Dave's been present for it. I am an affiliate, so you can subscribe. And I think I have 2 subscribers, but I always ask, instead of subscribing, I have the charity button next to my subscribe button. And I ask that you give $5 to charity instead of giving $2.50 to Jeff Bezos and $2.40 to me. I would rather you give it to charity. I don't need the money. I have a job. My job pays well enough that I don't need all that. So if you want to, same thing. So maybe there isn't bits enough to make me shit my pants, but I don't know. If there was like a substantial charity contribution on my behalf, maybe we'll talk. But
yeah. And Maria, have a good time. Have a successful kiln loading. I agree with Chrissy. I hope they come out. I hope the little gnomes come out perfectly glazed as well. I gotta show you. So yeah, it's just going back to the sandwich. Now, Rahomo and I and a lot of other people were chatting about, is a hot dog a sandwich recently, and we'll sidestep.
Hey, it's Aaron. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
Aaron! Oh my goodness! Guess who's still alive? We missed you so much, Aaron.
All right.
Welcome in. Holy cow! Aaron, let's give Aaron a shout out, of course. So developing news. It's so good to see you again, Aaron. But I have been starting to soften my stance on hot dog being a sandwich recently.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what? Because Rahomo made the point. This is one piece of bread. Yeah, it is. And oh my God, Abby Season in the chat. What's going on, Abby?
Welcome.
Welcome back. It's good to see you. Hello, everyone. Mark, welcome. Elizabeth, happy birthday and welcome. How you doing? Is the piano coming all right?
Yeah, sounds good.
I protect the riot. I protect the riot. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Welty Tunes is in here, too. Holy cow. Die Hard is the best Christmas movie. Ho, ho, ho. Hey, listen. I love that. Brett and I think are kind of. I think we're gonna be pretty close to that, don't you think? Absolutely. I'm Davey, by the way. I'm. This is the Sandwich Show. It's a variety stream we're doing every week, and we have really cool guests that we've had on through the time. Mark and Abby have been part of that, and Aaron's been part of that. Aaron's in the chat too. Marie's been part of that, and Brett has been part of that. We're having him back tonight to rank Christmas movies. We're really excited about it. And here's my sandwich of the week. It's equivalent to a Wawa Gobbler. It's not exactly a Wawa Gobbler, but it's from a place here in California. It's from a chain called Capriotti's, which you can get in California and some other states. And I think I was told they started in Maryland or something like that. I'm trying to remember exactly, or Delaware. Can't remember what state, but here it is. There we go.
I know my first appearance. I had to make sure to bring the gobbler. I had to represent, you know.
Wait, what did
I went a little? I went a little too Pennsylvania last time. I got the gobbler, and then I got the giant tasty cake that I could. Well, we were on for like 3.5 hours. I still couldn't finish that damn thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna have. I was like going into diabetic shock. I was like, no,
that's a lot of sugar, Brett, in a small amount of time.
Way too much. You know what? Maybe if I didn't get the glazed version too on top of it, I was like, no. For the lulls, I have to do it.
And thank you for getting the shout out in the chat, Rahoma. Appreciate. So, folks, let's go follow abiceegames. Maybe I'm gonna actually just make. I believe and yeah, because abiceegames is really fun too. I wanted to figure. I was curious what game you were playing tonight. Let's go find out. I'm very curious. Let's go see. What game was it? Music streamer gone games. Walty said, "So Santa Claus is the best Christmas movie. Ho ho ho." That is hysterical. Abby says Capriotti's is a Delaware state. Okay, so it's Delaware. Right on. We used to get it a lot at work when I lived there. Right on. Yeah, it's a great spot. But yeah, it's an equivalent to the gobbler. And Brett, just for the people, would you mind showing the sandwich you had tonight?
Yeah. So here's the remnants of the first half. Sorry, I haven't eaten since breakfast. I'm freaking starving.
Oh, right on.
So it's a cheesesteak. Since I am in Eastern Pennsylvania, that I feel like that's just kind of my shtick. So just meat, cheese, sautéed onions.
Beautiful.
It's a goofy looking roll, but this place makes their own bread. You have an option. You can either get it on a traditional roll, like a amoroso, or you can get it on their bread. And I decided for their bread. I was like, let's see what it's like. And it's pretty good. Cool. It's like it's almost like an olive oil bread. It's good. It's not bad.
Mark says ban Eastern Pennsylvania.
How dare you?
Oh, that's hysterical. Thank you for the follow, Waltzy Tunes. I've seen your stream too. Welcome in. Let's give Waltzy Tunes a shout out as well, everyone. Really cool acoustic streamer. And Waltzy Tunes stirring it up in the chat too.
Oh, Jersey. Yeah, nobody likes Jersey. Jersey is the Florida of the Northeast.
Oh no!
Listen,
I got respect both ways.
In the ocean.
Well, isn't Southern? Is Northern?
Thank you, JT. Bless you. Bless your heart.
Oh my goodness. Hey.
Oh, now you live in Florida. Oh, Jesus.
That's a true story. Yeah.
Oh man. Ooh.
All right. So, Kuya Cyrus, let's get Kuya a shout out too. What's going on, Kuya? Welcome in. How you doing? I know we have a lot of movies to rank, so let's get to it. I'm glad you're all here.
Yeah,
let's get to it. Now, Abby has been working through the Monkey Island franchise, Brett. That's a great series. Do you remember playing those games too?
I'm sorry. What was it?
You know the Monkey Island franchise from LucasArts, remember?
Dude, I just started playing the new one, the new Return to Monkey Island game.
It's awesome.
I'm on chapter 2. I started it, I think Friday, yeah. And then I got to chapter 2, and I was like, "This is a good." Problem with those games is like, because it's all puzzles, but like every puzzle leads to another puzzle, so you got to like keep track in your head, like,
yeah,
all right, I need to get this for this guy, but he won't give me that until I get him this. So, and I know where I need to get this, but I need a knife to do that. So like, there's all these convoluted things you have to keep in your head. So like, you can't just like pause mid chapter. There's no good like pause point. So I got to the second chapter and I'm like, all right, Brett, it was like 11 o'clock at night. I was like, I should just stop. But yeah, no, all those old, like all the old LucasArts stuff.
Yeah.
All the Monkey Island ones. There was an Indiana Jones one. What was this? There was like a space adventure one.
Well, there's Maniac
yeah,
Mansion,
those are up my
too.
alley. Yeah.
Maniac Mansion was another.
Yeah, that was up my alley.
Great games. Great games. So that's awesome. That's an awesome pick, Abby. Like I'll be scouting for your next such stream because I'd love to see that gameplay. That'd be really cool. Give me some tips too, because I may eventually work my way toward that once I get the confidence. It took me how long? Do you remember how long it took for me to beat Space Quest 3? It took like 8 months.
I thought we were gonna be there the rest of my life. If you find that.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So
yes, let JT help you game. What's nice about JT is
that's a great idea. So JT,
yeah, she's very patient, doesn't yell, doesn't threaten physical violence.
I can sense the earnesty in your voice when you say that. I really, you're being absolutely.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pour another glass of wine, and yeah.
It sounds like an entertaining time, but we'll probably get around to that at some point though, JT. So we'd love to have you back for.
Hey, Axis is here.
Axis, what's up? What up?
What's up, my friend?
I see you've met JT. I know. Let's give Axis Deny a shout out too. I would more than happily go back to New York if I could, says Aaron. See, yeah, I feel that. Axis, tell Davey how helpful I am. So you talk about variety streamers. Axis and I are very similar in regards to, like, we do a lot of different types of shows. So, and not only is Axis Deny like got a lot going on, but there's also Pennsylvania, which is a separate substream, which pretty cool.
That's the cash cow. Don't
Yeah.
let him fool you. That's where the money's made.
I'm telling you, like,
As they say, the chicks always bring the cash.
Literally, absolutely.
Yeah, this man knows what he's doing.
All right, so folks, here's what we're doing tonight. We're eating sandwiches and we're ranking these contemporary Christmas movies.
Mm-hmm.
And we're up to Harold and Kumar Christmas.
Yes, which I'm gonna say something. Maybe this will be the first controversial. It is the worst of the Harold and Kumar series.
Well, I don't know the entire series. I know the original one, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Well, that's a bop. That was great.
And then the second, the Escape from Gitmo was awful. And then this came after, and it was not great either.
That's too bad.
Do we need a trailer, Davey? I know you have the means for the trailer.
Yeah, let's go. Let's roll it out. So
let's go the trailer.
Let's roll that beautiful.
I'm running this damn stream now.
Roll that beautiful Harold and Kumar footage. I was gonna say roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hell yeah! I've been thinking about them beans. Yeah, bring it on.
Let's go. All right, here we go. So while we talk about it, we can get into Keith. Welcome in, by the way, as well. It's so nice to see you tonight. But what about Castle for Christmas? Yeah.
Wet Kisses from Grandma category? That's the worst.
Yeah, so that... Axis says he saw the first one.
I shot Santa.
Yeah, all you need to see in the series is really the first one, to be honest.
Do you want to see my room?
Mary, he's single.
I even saw the poster for the first one, and I was like, dude, this is gonna be great.
My daughter's in there. What?
It was fun.
I think the only thing good that came out of that was like White Castle started doing better and expanded.
Oh,
so I have a White Castle near me. So if I'm ever in the mood for diarrhea,
yeah,
it's only a short drive away.
There you go, Axis. You recall NPH being in it.
Oh, for real?
He's in this one too?
Yep.
He must be in all of them though. Just the trailer
all gacked out of his mind.
Yeah. That dude worked in the White House. Nice.
Yes, he did for Obama. They killed off his character on the House show. So he could go work on Obama's staff.
Those kids put some in here. Dude, we're claymated. Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at it. It's just more of the same.
It does seem like derivative.
It's like,
yeah,
it's just the same joke.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. I think we've kind of got that. We kind of got the idea here.
Yeah,
so
yeah. We've seen this joke before.
Yeah.
You know. No, I won't say it's the worst. So I don't know if it's a wet kiss from Grandma, but I don't ever want to see it again. So it's below C.
Okay. I think we'll lean on the chat pretty heartily for this opinion.
Come on, chat. What do you guys think?
So what do you all think of this movie?
Has anybody seen this turd of a movie?
JT says E. Okay. And then abstain. That's fine. Trailer indicates turd. Yeah.
It is a turd.
So Mark's with you on that one.
The thing is, like, it's got a budget. So like visually it's okay and has real actors, but it's the same joke as the last two. And they don't age. They do not age. Like if you go back and watch Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle now, that thing did not age. That aged about as well as I did, which is like a loaf of bread. So let's call it an E. Because I'm just saying because they have good actors and a budget. That's the only thing that's saving them from being a wet kiss from grandma.
Yeah. Abby says NPH probably saves us from being wet kisses. So let's just go put it at E then. Seems reasonable. So let's put that there. Just like a loaf of bread. Kevin Gorey is my friend Kevin, who's been my podcast host for so many years. Welcome in, Kevin. Nice to see you tonight. You know, we're talking about podcasts. Our friend Brett is also a podcast host, so it's really cool to see you. Aaron says, wait, what's already on the tier? What did I? Oh, yeah, let's review. So far, we have the TV movie or the old Christmas Carol from the 50s. We have 8-Bit Christmas, that's ranked at B. We have A Christmas Horror Story, which is just classic B fare, which was released fairly recently. And we have Harold and Kumar Christmas. So that's what we have so far. I have not seen 8-Bit or Christmas Horror Story, but the chat seemed to be in alignment with Brett for the rankings. And
yeah, we definitely, I know, again, Frog has definitely been, he was present for when we watched it.
Yeah.
So if he's in agreement, I'm in agreement with him.
And the top category tonight is called NES with a Zapper. So that's your S tier.
You know, yeah, Davey and I are of an age where that is exactly the present you want for Christmas, or wanted for Christmas, I should say.
Okay, so nothing I know anything about yet. Noted.
Dude, JT, I had the Power Glove. It sucks so bad. It was terrible.
So when the guy says that it's so bad, it was literal in your case. It's actually bad. That's funny. I actually tried it one time, but it was really tough to control.
They tried to shoehorn you into using it in other games. Like, oh, you can use it in a driving game. No, you can't. No, you can't. Like, yeah, I saw the movie The Wiz. No, you can't. It doesn't work. So I actually went out then because I only got that for Christmas. I only got the glove. I didn't get any specific glove games, which I think they only made 2 or 3 of that were actually made for the glove. And I got the one where it's like a 3D brick wall and you're throwing a ball against it. And then if you make this symbol with your fingers, it shot stuff out of your fingers at the wall too. It sucked terrible. And like we had like an old console TV and you had to put this thing on 2 sides of the TV with the sensors. But as the people that are my age know, when you have a console TV, the one side of the console TV is the speakers, you know, because it's like in a wood cabinet. So you were always off center. So you couldn't actually aim on this at the screen at the things that you were actually doing. So you're like aiming to the right of it to be within the set. Oh, it was terrible.
That is late 80s technology right there, folks. And then
dude, the only thing worse was the robot. What, Robbie?
That robot was useless. Yeah.
So dumb.
The best, there was a great AVGN about Robbie the robot that just still holds up to this day. It was really hysterical. But yeah, no.
Axis, don't you ever correct me on stream again.
Good catch there. The Wiz was a Wizard of Oz.
Don't you ever correct me again. Not in my house.
It's not your house. It's David's house.
Yeah, no, this is my house right here. Oh, okay. This is my.
That's fair.
This is my fireplace and my.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. There it is.
And Spike was saying better or worse than Game Boy VR. No, it's got to be worse. Game Boy VR was tough to see. In addition to tough to
You're
play.
right, Axis. I do because that's part of my charm.
Yeah.
And also because you don't fight back.
Okay. Let's keep
moving on.
Let's keep it moving.
I'm sorry.
And there aren't that many movies on this list, so we would love to get into this now. Anna and the Apocalypse. This is going to require a trailer, so let's get ready to go.
Oh, I'll give you a little heads up on this. So, Anniversary of the Apocalypse. It's another holiday horror movie, but it's also a musical.
What?
So I'm glad to see. Yeah, so I'm glad Aaron's here.
I'm glad Mark and Abby are here in that regard. Let's go see this.
I think you guys would like this.
Let's take a look.
JT, you're very pretty.
Here we go.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Young Anna was nestled, all snug in her bed, not knowing tomorrow she'd meet the undead. How would she survive? What this season would bring? Well, that's simple. She'd stab, she'd slash. and he'd sing.
Mark says I have so many regrets. Oh my god. Not Frosty, says Christy.
So not only is it a Christmas movie, it's a zombie movie, and it's a musical.
Aaron says, "Yep, I need to see this." Hey, listen, that sounds good. That sounds. You know what? I would give this a shot. This looks. This is very interesting to me.
Let me tell you what I can tell you guys what it's streaming on. Give me a second.
Okay.
I think it's currently streaming on something.
Cool.
This one jumps around a lot.
Yeah. Abby says, "Oh my god, I need to see this. This is good. This is good."
For free right now, it's on AMC Plus if you have that. Roku, Hoopla, Tubi. Okay, so Tubi with ads. Use an ad block.
Still makes more sense than cats. Yes. Nice.
Watch on Tubi because your ad blocker will work on Tubi.
Okay, Tubi. So,
yep.
Based on the intrigue of the concept, I gotta roll this all the way up to B. This is a very interesting original idea.
I would say. I don't know if I need to see it again, but I did like it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's funny.
Mark's is S tier.
It's different.
Mark's all about it. Yeah. Yeah.
A. All right. Do you want to bump it to an A? It's probably better than
B at minimum. Or are they talking about Die Hard? They might be talking about Die Hard.
What are we talking about?
Slide into the A. I think we'll slide into the A.
Let's slide it in.
That was a very cool idea.
I hear you, JT. Let's slide it into the A.
Slide into A. But we're having a lot of conversation about this. Oh, the musical. Oh, okay. Nice. So you got you up at A. Yeah. And Axis was saying it combines the three things I love, like horror, musical, and what was it? Holiday, Christmas, I guess.
Yeah, man. It's got everything.
Yeah.
And zombies. Come on now.
And zombies. That's right. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So we'll head over to Die Hard a little bit later. Now we've got this one, which I have no idea what this is. So back to the trailers.
Was that Arthur Christmas? This is more for children.
We should be mindful of that. Then.
I've only seen a synopsis of it. I've never. you might have to watch.
Rare Export. Oh no!
Don't worry. Rare Exports is on the list. Mr. Axis and I.
Well, the good thing is we're going to have a definitive opinion on it. That's the good news. That's the good news.
Arthur
Crimble is trash. Wow.
Oh man.
Mark has spoken.
Dear Santa, my friend doesn't believe in you, but I think you are.
So it's like one of those. I think it came out. I think it was a Netflix.
Okay.
Big Gwen, do believe in Santa.
So it's animated, but
these comments are great.
Needs to burn. I have no feelings towards it because it's a children's movie, but it's a newer one, so I put it on the list.
I think they needed to really impress me here for this trailer to. I mean, this trailer really needs to impress me for me to give this a shot.
Yeah, it's it's a movie for children with shit attention spans that like the shiny things.
There are plenty of movies that can fulfill these requirements. Christy says, I like children's movies, but this seems boring.
Look at Aaron. Aaron with the fire.
I know there's also joys of children. This one can die. I mean,
I appreciate.
I love the fire here. I love the fire.
I do. I love a debate that goes into just blind rage.
We've all done it.
I'm here for that.
I'm here for it too. Yeah. So where is Arthur? Like we've gone.
That's Arthur. That's him right there. He's trying to take over for Santa.
So it's not even like Arthur the aardvark. It's a different Arthur.
No. He's like Santa's kid.
Oh, he's
like the youngest, and he wants to take over for Santa.
Okay. Oh, I see. Different Arthur.
Like Santa needs to retire. Yeah.
I've seen enough. This, I would give this the hand wave immediately. Like this. This is not.
All right, man. Is this our first? Wet kiss from Grandma?
Oh, absolutely. There was no look. Aardman have done some really great productions.
Santa had a kid. Santa's got that hot little Mrs. Claus waiting at the North Pole.
It's not even home. Dudley Moore. I know. Oh no. With Mrs. Claus. Yeah, I'm saying wet kisses.
No, you're right. A kid would. So Access has a point. A kid would like it.
Yeah.
A kid. All right. So maybe it gets saved. Maybe it's an E and it's not a wet kiss from Grandma. I don't know, Davey. It's your stream. It's your stream, buddy.
Yeah, no, Access is making a good point because like you have to evaluate everybody's opinion of it. So kids probably would get into it, but
Yeah, it's inoffensive.
it just doesn't have any memorable characters though. Like I was like been waiting for the art.
What are you talking about? Arthur. Arthur is the character. That's our hero.
The character.
Well, whatever.
I mean, it took me like half the trailer to figure out who it was. I was just like,
Thank God I was here.
Oh, I know. You saved it. You saved it. Goatee Santa. Keither says it because I put it deep because it gives you more of the Christmas spirit than Harold and Kumar. I'm not going to be that generous. We have to do E. We cannot go higher than E.
E definitely.
Welcome back, Muppets. Welcome in. Had to walk the dog right on. That's because you were looking for an aardvark. I was.
Yeah.
I really was. I was like, where is
That's
he?
the problem. He went in. Davey went in with preconceived notions.
JTC's agreed. I'll leave. Wait, don't leave. Don't leave. Arthur Christmas.
Oh, look at this. We found an Arthur Christmas fan. Oh, man.
Oh.
I didn't think that would happen tonight.
I'm not leaving. Okay. Right on, JT. We'll circle back to that. You've got a lot.
No, by circle back, let's just move on and never come back.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the good stuff here. Bad Santa. For me, this is a movie. This is a fun movie. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
It's
Davey.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Okay.
I also like this movie.
Yes.
But have you rewatched it with a 2022 lens?
Well, no. I'm familiar. I did rewatch it about 2 to 3 years ago, and I completely understand where you're going with that. That is going to be.
I mean,
tough,
I'm not part of the woke mob or anything, but
yeah, I think that's fair.
It's a little rough.
Yeah, I think that is actually.
It's a little rough, so I don't think it'd be an S.
Judged based on the era it was released. Yeah, and
oh, okay, Axis. I guess I'll go back to 1951 and go figure out how I feel about the Christmas Carol then.
Yeah, but it definitely didn't. Yeah, I think that's a very fair assessment. We don't even need to play the trailer because I think we've all seen it.
Yeah, I think everybody's seen Bad Santa.
Yeah.
So I still think it's an A or an a B movie because it's hard. I like an adult humor, and just like with the horror movies for Christmas, you don't get a lot of them, and you don't get a lot of adult humor Christmas movies.
Yeah, okay. So Mark would says B. Seems like most people are agreeing. Keith says B. I'm gonna go with B as well.
Yeah, B's fine.
It's solid.
I know you wanted it higher.
I totally
Davey.
understand the points though. Like I completely.
I'm sorry.
Wait, who wanted? Does somebody want it higher? B for Billy Bob.
You.
And Billy Bob's an icon. Absolutely. Like
B for
if that movie had anybody else, that movie would not be nearly as good as it is. That is true. That is absolutely true.
I mean, the second one was bad.
Yeah.
But again, no sequels. Everything has to be judged based on the merit of its original.
I think that's. Yeah, I mean, for this movie, definitely that applies. So let's go to the next one. This next
one, this is a straight S tier movie. This is one of Brett really
down.
Better Watch Out. Is the best Christmas movie I've watched in 10 years. It is a horror slasher thriller that you would the way it starts seems very obvious. It's a boy that likes his babysitter, and you think that they're doing this fake home invasion thing to scare her so they can get close and kiss, but it goes fucking dark.
Really?
Like wicked dark. Like oh my God, every 5 minutes, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened. Oh my God, I can't believe that just happened. It is that psychotic. The ending is extremely tense. You gotta play. I'm sorry, this is another one you gotta play the trailer for.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure I don't think the trailer gives away any of the twists, but honestly, if you guys are gonna watch the Anna and the Apocalypse one, this is Better Watch Out is another one you have to watch.
Let's do it.
While he does that, I'm gonna look up and see where it's streaming for you guys.
So Axis had a very interesting take with Bad Santa. It's like Bad News Bears, but with Santa.
Right.
I get the take because I remember watching. So that's really interesting. I get the take completely there.
Yeah, Bad News Bears had a lot of racial and sexual, homosexual, homophobe humor in it.
Racist humor. It was. Oh yeah, it had it all. Anyway.
What was that? Oh my God.
You leave, you die.
There's someone there.
Ashley! Are you hiding?
Wow.
I'll find you.
Mark says this looks unpleasant.
Dude, this movie is insane. I was surprised, and I don't get surprised by movies. I thought the first 20 minutes, I thought I had it figured out and it was going to be dumb. And then it gets fucking twisted. Yeah, a fucked up Christmas. Exactly.
Good review.
It has comedy elements.
Wow.
Please let me out of this. You're home alone again?
I'm aloning it.
Oh, dude. The way that Home Alone scene ends, it ends in a way that physics would have actually ended that. And that's all I'll say. And you see it.
Sounding like we got a little bit of blood involved and broken bones.
Exes just go away.
It's
Wow. GG for physics is JT.
yeah. It's
Wow.
It's available to stream on Peacock, AMC Plus. Oh, it's on Tubi also, so you can catch this one on Tubi. So when you get done with Anna and the Apocalypse, you can head over to Tubi and check out Better Watch Out. Now, I think did we talk about this before, where everybody gets a
Based on a true story.
Yeah.
Promo. It's
We
great.
only give each other a veto. I don't know if I need a veto, but to me, this is an NES with a Zapper movie. This was my favorite Christmas movie in at least 10 years.
Well,
I'm not even kidding.
I'm not gonna. I can't.
I know you haven't seen it.
Right. I'm just like, I need to see it, but it looks very provocative. I think it would be a very solid movie, though.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
pretty
watch
sure.
that with any family or kids in the room.
Yeah.
At all.
Axis says I'd watch that. Cool. JT says B minimum. See, that's solid. That's solid. Anybody else want to weigh in here? Anyone else want to? Oh, Professor Shaloff is in the chat. Welcome in. What's up? What's going on, Prof. Shaloff? How you doing?
Has anybody else seen this? I'm probably the only one.
I'm saying B. Okay. So usually when we see opinions on both sides of a category, I'm gonna say, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind putting an NES with a Zapper, but I haven't seen it, so I just from that standpoint, I probably would put it.
Is Frog? Hey, Frog, are you check in? Are you still in the?
Yeah.
Are you still on stream? Because I think we watched this. I think Deadly Frog was part of that. So we watched this together. This was another together one. But yeah, at least an A. I would say S. Okay, so Frog, what did you think? Would you say that's an A or an S? Because you saw how fucked up and wonderful that one was.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, go ahead and weigh in, Frog. We'd love to.
Yeah, weigh in, and we'll move on to the next one.
Yep.
But let us know what you thought
Let's
about
do
what
it.
Better Watch
Okay.
Out.
So let's go to a pretty obvious choice here. A Charlie Brown Christmas. Now, this is just. I'm not gonna say perfection, but it's pretty close. Like this is a great TV special. So we do have some TV specials in here, and this is one of them. But they never tried to do too much. They never tried to do too little. And it was really.
I mean, it sold fake shitty Christmas trees for generations.
Yeah.
Even my mom loves Christmas bullshit, so she did buy one of those Charlie Brown Christmas trees. She was a teacher.
Yeah.
So her the way she would decorate her classroom, she always had a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. That was her cute little teacher thing.
I love that, Abby. Abby says, Mark maybe watched Charlie Brown Christmas last year. I think I'm fully American after that, right?
Yeah.
You know
That's
it.
how you become American.
You know it.
We if you do that, we actually you don't have to take the citizenship test anymore. You just become American.
Let's see. So Deadly Frog says, out of horror Christmas movies, it is S tier.
Yeah, he said it's a great movie. It is a great movie. Yeah, everybody watch Better Watch Out. I'm telling you. If you disagree with me after watching it, it's fantastic.
Oh my gosh, Abby, this is great.
Yeah, take that green card.
Take that green card. I love it.
Yeah. If you watch Charlie Brown Christmas, at the end they give you your new Social Security number. I don't know if you do that.
Well, needless to say, I think it's unanimous from. Well, Muppets might go in there. Man, no, actually, I thought that was an E.
The only thing I'd say, the only thing against
No, I'm just kidding. I think it's an S.
is that it's what 30, 40 minutes long.
Yeah,
because it's a TV special. But whatever. I'm not crazy about the Peanuts, but yeah, I think it's iconic. So I think it kind of has to go at the top.
Yeah, there's no question. NES with a zapper, S tier. We love it a lot. I did want to give a shout out to Queerly in Tune, which is Abby and Mark's podcast. So let's just get that in there. I think I have this. I should mention it. Yeah, there it is. It shows it right there. Yeah. This is just so that you can follow the Queerly in Tune podcast, which is good stuff. So you're welcome, Mark. Absolutely. It's good stuff. Good conversation, y'all. So you're welcome. You're welcome, Abby. But and they've had guests too, which is really cool. So like, they have some pretty sweet guests. So I'm meandering a little bit because this could make me unpopular. But here we go. A Christmas Story.
I know. I was waiting for this one because I know you hate it.
Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna let you make an opinion on it first, and then I will give you my opinion.
All right. I did not mind A Christmas Story until it became the movie that TBS streamed for 24 hours on Christmas Day, I think it is. Because the movie was always fine. It's a fine movie, but I don't need to see it every year. And I definitely don't need to see it for 24 hours straight.
Thank you. See, I had a good feeling we'd be on the same page on this one. I don't get the appeal of this movie. I'm not.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's a decent movie. I don't get the hype it gets. Like it's like I don't get why it's quoted as much as it is.
Did you call me spiteful? I don't think it's spite. I think it's rewatchability.
If it were
it's take it for itself. Even if they didn't show it 24 hours a day, it's only a fine movie. Like it's just fine. I don't know. I don't know.
Right. And I would say if there was no context of what other people thought of the movie and the fact that it is on TBS 24 hours a day for like 3 days, like I still would probably have rated it like a C or a D. But with that, all the hype, and it's just like you get like merch from it. It's like I'm with Mark. I would put it at What Christmas from Grandma, to be perfectly honest with you. Brett, what would you officially designate it into this category?
I'm going to be wishy-washy on it, and I would say it's socks. But if you guys want to put it lower, I won't fight you.
Well, we are getting some folks who enjoyed it, and like Axis says, I grew up with kids just like this, so it connects. No, I understand that. I get this. I get that. But
I'm sorry, I wasn't bullied.
But the thing is that it is too long a movie, and it's for a movie that's only 90 minutes. That doesn't tell you much about the plot. It's just the plot is so thin. Like it's just so. It's okay. It's okay. Like you said, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, Muppets is with us too. Yeah, Muppets is like, yeah, I'm very meh. This movie's all right.
So I will let
going on, Phil? What's up? Bumping up. Good to see you, Phil. Let's give
I will let Jesus take the wheel, which is in this circumstances you, Davey.
It's me, Davey. Okay.
And anything C or below is fine with me.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
I love your non-committal.
I can live with D. Nobody's said, like, some people said B, so I guess
I would rather watch it than the Harold and Kumar Christmas.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, yeah, I certainly wouldn't. I have to see. Well, I certainly would rather. I think I actually would prefer the Arthur one over the Christmas Story. But it's pretty close. So I think D's fine. So we'll kind of leave it there.
All right.
Abby says it's a hot, wet fart in a snowsuit. Grandma goes, I agree. I'm only rating it there based on what the chat response is. But if I was doing this list as a lone, and Brendan would agree. And Phil's here. What's going on, Phil? Well, Brett, you did say C, so that's. So then D's kind of...
Yeah, no. I'm good. I'm good wherever you put that.
D is too generous.
Jesus is my co-pilot.
A bunch of hipster Grinches in here. I'll meet you halfway. Put it at a D. I'll meet you all halfway. We'll put it at a D.
Wow,
somewhere.
Man. You guys are more haters than I am. I love it. I love it.
Jesus sucks at co-piloting.
Yeah. Could you imagine if Jesus really was your co-pilot? You don't know how to fly a plane.
Christ on the cross. All right, let's move ahead. Okay. So
all right.
Christmas
so
Town.
the only reason I put this on here, this is the only Hallmark movie on the list, and the only reason I put it on here was last Thanksgiving. I was at my parents' house. They're in their mid and late 70s. They love the Hallmark Channel and they love Hallmark movies. And my mom knows I hate certain things, but she does this thing where whenever it's a holiday or a special occasion, she does this guilt trip where like Christmas, she'll play Christmas music because she knows I hate it. She's like, Brett, it's Christmas. So we're listening to Christmas music. I'm like, oh no, that's fine. So this was, let's watch a movie. Okay. Well, there's a new one on the Hallmark Channel we want to watch. I know you don't like it, but do you think you can just stick around so we can watch this Hallmark movie? So I was held hostage by Catholic guilt at my parents' house watching Christmas Town on the Hallmark Channel. And I keep a bottle of scotch at my parents' house. And every time my parents are like, oh, you have your scotch here, you left it. I never left this. This lives at your house for a purpose. The purpose for this scotch is when I have to listen to a fucking Hallmark movie. So they Hallmarked it, and I drank about a half a bottle of Glenfiddich 12 to get through this disaster of a film. I tried getting a trailer for it, and the trailer sort of kind of has some of the movie in it, but it's mostly just like an ad for Hallmark films in general. It has what's her face, Candace Cameron in it. Ugh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Y'all need to
So yeah, that's my story about Hallmark movies.
I love the story.
I was held captive.
Yeah, these comments in chat are great. So, I know once you've seen one, you've seen them all. Aaron says, you see one Hallmark Christmas movie, you've seen them all. It's like a wet kisses type of deal.
That's the thing. That's literally why they watch them. They watch them because they're feel-good movies, and they know they're going to feel good afterwards, that there's not going to be any surprises. Nobody's going to die. Mm-hmm. Or if they die, it's in the first minute, and then somebody finds love because somebody died. Shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's literally why they watch them, because there's no actual conflict in a Hallmark movie.
Love it.
I respect it.
Yeah.
But no, don't make me sit on your couch and watch this damn Hallmark movie with commercials.
We need Jamie in here right now. Jamie's got a beat on these movies.
Jamie.
We need Jamie in here. We need Jamie to weigh in here.
Did you love Christmas Town? Did you go to the town of Christmas to find love? Are you Candace Cameron?
But Mark says, regarding your story, it sounds like an Eastern Pennsylvania mom. And
listen, you Jersey trash. At least our parents love us over here.
East Coast smack talking, folks. There's nothing like it. Phil, did we get a shout out for Phil Villa in the chat, by the way? Welcome in, Phil. It's good to see you back here again.
So this is more than a wet kiss from Grandma. This is a wet kiss, and she made you a puppy sweater, and you have to wear it. This is Grandma that sleeps in your bed, and you have to sleep either on the floor or the couch because Grandma has old bones, and you don't have a guest bedroom. Like, it's that bad. And Grandma pees the bed while she's at it. Just for this is the bottom rung. The last category could just be named Hallmark movie.
Jamie says, I am Christmas Town. Nice. It tracks. Jamie says, I'm watching. Okay. So Mark was all about it. I forget what it's called. Right on. Old Bones
Christmas
is
Town.
what they call
Christmas Town is crap. I literally just put this on the list.
I have to. I would.
It was not even.
Yeah.
There was. I didn't put this on for any point because nobody else would have seen it. I put it on here just so I could get upset again, and I could be around my friends when it happened.
Your story was great though. Yeah, and sometimes right too.
Thank you, friends.
Yeah, like the ones you see, it's basically the same scenario. Like these movies are basically kind of. There's definitely like a formula to it. I mean, a lot of things have formulas. Scooby-Doo cartoons have formulas. A lot of things have formulas. Romo says Matthew McConaughey has entered the chat.
All right.
Man, good times. What about the Princess Switch? Is that on here? That's a good question. Is it on here?
I don't know what that is.
I wouldn't know.
Is that Hallmark?
Or is that a Hallmark? Is that the Hallmark material? We were actually doing that a few weeks ago. Like Jamie and I were trying to rank Hallmark movies, and we couldn't remember a lot of them because we were like,
I was there for that one. Yeah, I was like, "What's this? Yeah, what's this?" Yeah, that whole category didn't
good times
at the bottom.
Yeah.
Next is Christmas with the Cranks.
Okay, like a lot of people have already called their shot on this. They really think this is a great movie. What do you think?
They like this movie?
Yeah.
All right. This is another I don't care. This is another socks movie for me. Someone needs to prove me wrong on this one. Please, somebody in the world of Twitch with my Santa hat that comes and goes with my filter.
Mark says Cranks is definitely a movie.
It is a movie.
Yeah. And Muppets with a comment earlier that Hallmark movies haven't been good in the last 15 years, although I feel like that might be... Well, I mean, that's probably depth. I think that is something we all can agree on. I think there are some people who might agree that it would go longer.
There's a lot of haven't seens, which I can appreciate. Aaron hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
Creative Star hasn't seen it.
I have not seen it either, actually. And then I would have been around for it, but
it's fine. It's a family comedy. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be as vicious about the Hallmark movies either, but definitely, it's kind of whatever. So I'm kind of with most of this. So anyway, Christmas with the Cranks, you said B, C. I think I saw a B, C.
I would say a C. I would say a C, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
It's fine. I would, again, it's another, if someone put it on, I'd watch it, but I wouldn't ask for it.
Prof Slosh Soft says it's better than Jingle All the Way. Well, I will have an opinion on that movie. Might not be what you think, though. But, I mean, that's a very fair assessment, to be fair.
It's funny, when I pulled this one up for Deck the Halls, I've seen it, and then I watched the trailer, and I know I've still seen it, but I couldn't fucking tell you a minute of this movie. I don't remember anything. And apparently there's been a bunch of ones named Deck the Halls, because it was hard to actually find a trailer for this one. The Danny DeVito vehicle of Deck the Halls. I just don't remember it. Has anybody in chat seen the Danny? Could you just put up the trailer for this one?
Let's do it. Background? Let's do it.
At least people can see it. Maybe that jogs some memories.
Well, just looking at the trailer, it reminds me of Jingle All the Way. Was that like Jingle All the Way 2, basically? Because it seems it reminds me of that. Just looking at that.
It's like that era, right?
Yeah.
It's that what mid 90s to mid aughts era.
That's cool. I mean, Jamie says the Hallmark non-Christmas movies are solid, so I respect her opinion there. She's seen a number of them. So with nature, camping, animals, waterfalls are good. Okay, that's cool. So hopefully we've been Mokay's in the chat too. Welcome in, Mokay. Welcome in. How you doing? Let me just paste this in. We'll be ready to go. Okay, so Deck the Halls. Let's watch this nonsense. Get ready.
Let's watch this nonsense. You always know it's a good movie. No, but you know what's funny is, like, I could tell while doing this.
Yeah.
You can tell which movies are the forgettable ones that no one loves.
Yeah.
Based on whether there's an HD trailer available for it or not. And as you can see, this is some potato quality.
That's a good point. Look at how shitty the video quality is.
I mean, look at these. That girl, I forget her name. She's in a lot of movies. You got Matthew Broderick. You got Danny DeVito. You've got stars.
This happens a lot. You get like great actors and actresses involved in a movie, or great talent. Let's say great talent in a movie, and it ends up being trash. You've seen it multiple times.
Now, Danny DeVito still had brown hair in this. That'll give you a time period.
I think he was dyeing it, but
I bet he was dyeing it.
For the holidays. That's gonna swell up.
This is kind of like a Christmas Vacation wannabe in some ways.
Chop it down with my chainsaw. Might not be big enough.
Yeah, it's like Neighbors, or they're like in a competition with each other.
Which also reminds me of Jingle All the Way, because that was the scenario there. They were both going
with Sinbad and
and Phil Hartman's character.
Yeah, it's a this is a movie. Like I said, I've seen, and I just don't care.
You want lights? I'll give you lights.
That's the lady from Sex and the City, right?
I've actually never watched Sex and the City.
Yeah, right there.
This November.
You're gonna stand here.
I mean, it's got camels. Points for creativity there. Spike says, I think I've seen it. It's like a Griswold. Exactly! That's exactly my thought, too. Exactly, Spike.
Yeah, it's got like that. Like, that's the risky part. Like, it's girls dancing in Mrs. Claus outfits. It's his daughter.
Oh, shoot. Maybe that's Kristen Chenoweth. No, but Kristen Chenoweth's in it too, I think.
I like the way you've duct taped.
So Abby's like, Kristen Chenoweth's in this? Immediately +1 tier for that. Nice. But that's not Kristen.
I don't think it's a shit movie. I just, like I said, I know I've seen it. It's got that PG where it's pushing to PG-13 a little bit. Where there's jokes for the parents to keep them engaged. But it's mostly for kids.
Yep.
This is a movie you could watch with your grandmother and grandparents and not get embarrassed.
Oh my!
Probably.
What happened over here? What was that about? All right. Yeah, that's all I need to see. We're good there. Mark's like,
yeah,
oh
it seems like a sock movie.
Yeah.
No, you're.
I think
you're
it's
not
very.
wrong.
I think Socks is great because, like, I think it's
I
like.
think if you need something to watch and you're with your family, that one's fine. You can put it on.
Mark says, "Was that a nude Broderick? +1 for that."
No, I'm still waiting for the Broderick
Poor
PP
daddy.
reveal. I haven't seen it.
On reflection, I've seen that's his axis.
Oh, you've seen it. All right. So do you actually have an opinion on it? Like I said, I've seen it and I cannot tell you anything about it.
Completely forgettable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go. See, so that's why Sock seems perfect then.
Yeah, perfect one.
Because sometimes, if it's so bad that it's offensive, that's not necessarily forgettable. So for forgettable, like, kind of puts you right there at 6-pack. Yeah.
Yep.
Broderick is unforgettable.
Yeah, but he wasn't fully nude. I mean, if we would have saw if we would have seen what Bueller did with his day off.
You know what? I need to push this ahead because Mark is absolutely right about it. Because Mark was bringing up Christmas Carol, which, by the way, he does a complete reenactment of this movie. The
Muppets Christmas Carol?
Yeah, and it's amazing. Folks, let's give Mark Hort a shout out because you need to be following in December when our friend Mark, I believe Mark does this every year. I'm not sure, but it's an amazing event. So needless to say, he says he's going to sing like all the songs tonight. So for me, I grew up with this movie.
I'm gonna passionately abstain from voting on this one.
Okay.
Because I don't like the Muppets at all in any form.
All right.
And that colors my opinion on everything Muppet related.
I appreciate you abstaining because I think the rest of us, we are going all the way. NES with the zapper, just mentally block it out, I guess, Brett. But
you guys do what you need to do.
Yeah. Aaron says the Muppets Christmas Carol is my favorite Christmas Carol. Not sure if that says much, but Mark says Muppet Christmas Carol is top tier. End of story. And I agree. It was really
so creative stars like me too, not a puppet. It's just not for me.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. Like I understand. Like, for example, if it was like South Park Christmas Carol, like would I be a fan of that? No.
Right. Yeah. If you're not into South Park, then you're not into.
And I actually do like South Park, but I would not. I don't know if I would really enjoy that context for South Park.
No, I got you.
But there. I did love Team America for what it's worth. That's not really related. That's only tangentially related. But
right. Yeah. Same team.
Okay. So creative star. I'm not a claymation person either, which is ironic, but I do like Nightmare, and we will get to that one.
Wait till we get to that one. That's another one where I'm gonna have a fight with Chad about, I'm sure.
Oh boy.
All right, Die Hard S tier.
You might be having. Yeah, let's just skip. Let's
Die Hard S tier. Anybody in chat that disagrees?
It's not even.
Anybody
close.
In chat that disagrees? Just know that you're wrong because it's an S tier.
We've
teased it all night.
We had so many people in chat tonight, from beginning to end, from the moment we clicked start the stream, saying Die Hard best movie. I mean, abiceegames rated in with the comment, Die Hard is the best Christmas movie.
Absolutely.
It's an easy decision for all of us. Like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Aaron.
I love that comment, Mark.
I was hoping you'd be here tonight because I think I said to Davey when he reached out about this, I said, I hope Aaron can make it because we haven't fought in a while. And that's what I love about you, Aaron. I want you here because I want you to disagree with me. I like people that have opinions, and you have opinions, and that's why I respect you so much.
Aaron is the best, folks. Let's do one more shout out for Aaron in the chat, of course. And Abby says, who needs Santa when you have Hans Gruber? There you go.
Right.
I love this. I love the synergy tonight with Die Hard. I mean, it's obvious. It's clear. It's a great movie.
It's fantastic.
Absolutely.
Fantastic movie.
100%. Phil says, is The Longest Goodnight a Christmas movie? Oh, I might be sick. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay. All right, so that is a very quick segment because like we were all on the same page. It's just it's perfection. Like, it's really great. So now let's go to Elf. Now this is where we might have a little bit of a divergence in opinion. I loved it.
So Elf, I liked it the first time I saw it, but it's another movie where you can watch once. Like Elf wasn't funny the second time I watched it. Does that make sense? Like,
it makes sense to me, but I
felt like the joke was over.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was funny, and then I was like, okay. And then you go back to watch it, and you're like, oh, yeah, it's funny.
I know where you're coming from, although the resonance for me was a little bit greater. Meaning, like, I did enjoy. I've always laughed at it every time I watch it.
I do like it.
Elf will never die.
First, in filmmaking, they did so much practically in lens with forced perspective.
Yeah.
Which is like the Peter Jackson kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That you have to appreciate it for that. So just on the filmmaking aspect, I give it a whole lot of respect. I love Will Ferrell. I know he can be divisive, strangely. I think he's divisive because he's popular and people just have to be contrarian. I think he's hysterical. Yeah, Bob
Newhart. You can't deny Bob Newhart. He's a legend.
Yeah. So I'm happy with an A, but if you want to go for an S, I won't. I mean, I would fight you, but I don't think it's on the level of Die Hard.
Hold the fuck up. Is Hebrew Hammer not on this list?
Neither is 8 Crazy Nights.
Why not? We'll get to that.
This is a Christmas list, Davey. This is a Gentile list.
Fair enough. All right, let's go ahead but with Elf. I would say it's the best. I would say it's the best of the 21st century. Like, in other words, like the one that's going to hold up over the annals of time.
Oh, I think you just gave me a hernia from groaning, but whatever you need to do.
What would you rank above that? Like, in terms of like the unanimous appeal.
I don't remember. I know I made this, but I made it 2 weeks ago, Davey. I don't remember anything on the list.
Elf is so damn fantastic. It is on the top tier. Yeah, I think it to me it holds up. I mean, if we sorry, right. I'm sorry.
What Davey, it's your stream. Whatever.
All right.
I mean, I do know where you live, and I have some.
I'll say this: you got a little support from Aaron in as far as your assessment. See, Elf is B max, but okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. Oh, and JT. Thank you, JT.
Yeah, JT too says B.
Glad there's some Team Brett in this chat for once.
Well, we'll roll through these. Okay, so let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Ernest
All right. Ernest saves Christmas.
Ernest saves Christmas. This is phenomenal.
Ernest. I'm not cynical, Axis. Wait till you come back to Pennsylvania. I will drive the 4 hours it takes to go and punch you in your throat.
All right. Now, there are a number of folks in our chat who probably weren't around when this came out. So let's go ahead and play the trailer for this movie. If people are not familiar who Ernest is and all the commercials he used to be in, let's go take a look.
Hello, Vern.
Hey, Vern.
Hey, Vern.
In the past, there have been many traditional ways to celebrate Christmas. With songs, with gifts, with family and friends.
Look at this.
There's a new way. Ho, 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 Vern. With Ernest.
So dumb. Vern. So dumb.
Ernest P. Worrell. He's back. Know what I mean? Back to save Santa.
What's an Ernest?
Look at
How
those
dare you?
beady, twinkling eyes.
Back to save Christmas. Back to save face.
God damn.
That's life for you. Isn't she a doll?
Ernest P. Worrell.
Mr. Funtime.
In the mission they said couldn't be done.
On Comet, on Cupid, on Donder.
In the movie they said shouldn't be done.
Don't be scruffy. Blister.
What was your favorite Ernest movie? Was it Ernest Goes to Camp or Ernest Goes to Prison?
I think Ernest Goes to Jail. It's probably it.
Yeah, I think
it's a classic.
when he bites the pen.
Yeah.
And the ink is just pouring everywhere.
Coming to town.
This is good. Yeah, no, they are pretty much the same, but I've enjoyed it. I don't know. David just called us old. Or, this is kind of one of the forgotten.
This is the worst of the Ernest movies, 100%.
That doesn't mean it's bad though.
No, I threw it on this list because I thought it was funny to include it.
I did think it's funny that you put it. I definitely got a kick out of it. I definitely got a kick out of it. Mark says, "Dang, hey, listen, I'm old too. It's all good. It's all good. We can be old together."
All I could say is that the D list section is looking lonely.
Yeah.
And I would probably watch it over the other ones that are in E. Hey, Vern. How, Vern.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna argue that. Like I would even have put it at C, but I'm not gonna argue D. I think Mark says I love Ernest Solid D. Yeah, exactly. We love it for what it is. So I think that's fair.
My mother loved Ernest movies.
Yeah.
I'm sure she was heartbroken when he passed away.
Aww,
spoiler alert, he passed away.
I know. He lived a good long life though. He was also the voice of Slinky in Toy Story.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that. Let's see. Muppet says, go back and rewatch Douglas Steele's Santa in this film. Ernest saves Christmas is a C. I mean, it is for me. It is in my heart. It is in my heart. That I would certainly side with you on that one, Muppets. I think it's really interesting that you mentioned that. One of the best portrayals of Santa Claus, and that's not a small thing. So that's really interesting. Muppets. Almost called. Can I call you Mups? I never actually called you Mup. Never
call you Mups.
Would you be okay with me calling you Mups? I mean, that may sound a little weird, but
I am enjoying the anguish that we're causing Axis and I right now about putting Ernest over Christmas Story
under Ernest's side. I do stand by that.
Even if I'd feel like that we could reshuffle to put them on the same tier. The fact that it's causing him pain, I want to keep it.
Axis, let us know if you decide to do a Christmas tier list as well, because we would be very excited to hop on by and see.
Oh man, we sent him to bed. Look at him.
Oh no, he's going to bed. This has happened before. Vibing, I think, has had this moment with the tier list show. I'm sorry, Axis. Can we give you Axis Deny a shout out though on his way out?
We broke him.
Yeah, I love the gun bit from Ernest in the Army. I do too, Mups. Love it. But is Chevy Chase on our list? Chevy Chase is on our list tonight.
He's on the list.
Let's go right to it. Let's see. Christmas Vacation. Oh my goodness. I mean,
I think I don't. I quote Regular Vacation more.
Of course. Like Regular Vacation is the better movie without question.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean European Vacation sucked. The Vegas one was dumb. Yeah, it's an A or an S for me.
Yeah. I'm saying...
we'll do rare exports right after this one for Axis then.
Okay. So yes, agree to everything. Like it's a classic. The only thing I would have kind of liked, I did think that the song at the beginning of the movie was charming, but I actually would have been down for them to just use Holiday Road again because it's a holiday, even though they're not going anywhere. That would have been
Kenny Loggins.
Yeah. No, actually, that was Lindsey Buckingham.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah. Sorry,
but God, it's a great song. Great song. Because they did it with all the other movies. And like, I know why. Because it's like, well, they're not going anywhere. So, why would you do a song about a road if they literally just staying home?
Chords, that's the gift that keeps giving all year round.
Uh-oh. Can he give you the gift you jelly moon? Absolutely. We'll take it.
Mark Chords, can I get you anything? Maybe a glass of water? Drive you out to the middle
It's not S. I'll give it A, but not S. No, that's cool, Aaron. I'm down with that. I mean, I quote Christmas more. All the blessing. Well, it's very. Don't get me wrong. Props off. It's very quotable. Christmas Vacation. There's no question. Okay.
Rare exports for Axis.
Let's do it.
Probably have to. Let's put on the trailer. I don't think a lot of other people have. I've seen this. Axis obviously seen it. I don't know about anybody else.
Great idea, Mups. That's a really great idea. Okay, so rare exports. Shall we do the trailer?
Rare exports, yeah. So right. Yeah, and it is a foreign language film. I don't remember exactly. Axis, do you remember? Is it Finland, Iceland? It's something like that, right? And the it starts off rather slow, and I don't know if I'd call it a horror movie.
It's the most magical time of the year.
Finish, okay. So you will have to watch subtitles.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
And the youngest among us still believe in the spirit of the season.
It requires spoilers to describe it, unfortunately. Ooh.
Yeah, that's why I just want to see what the trailer shows instead. That's why I've been quiet.
Wow. That's wild.
Icebox.
For storing what?
the dynamite. You have a grave to rob.
Ooh. I feel like we're Siskel and Ebert right now, just kind of on the opposite sides of the screen, just watching this. Like.
Minkälaiset sudet tekee? Hyvä, joo.
Oh my God! What? What? Is there a story behind that?
So it's sort of a horror movie, but not really.
Ah.
But it's playing with the mythos of Santa Claus, and also especially the elves. The elves is a big part of this.
Just watch, okay.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good.
This is great.
And he doesn't give up.
Whoa.
A Christmas tale.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Maria agrees. Seems interesting. I agree.
There's it's hard because it's really built on the premise of a twist.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard to describe.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you guys where it's streaming. It's currently streaming on Hulu. So
well, thanks for the endorsement, Axis. I guess it's a really interesting call. So
where did you put Better Watch Out? I would say Better Watch Out is better than Rare Exports.
Okay, so
only because Rare Exports is a little slow.
Okay.
In the beginning.
So Axis is 100% my favorite. Yeah.
So I'm good with a B or an A, but the only thing is, like I said, I think Better Watch Out's a better movie.
Mm-hmm.
Only based on pacing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to base on the fact that it's not in English.
I think only the two of you are going to have an opinion on this. I'm not sure if JT's seen it. I'm not sure if Frog's seen it or.
Okay, JT says, yeah, it's a little slow. It is. The beginning, you got about 40 minutes where you're going to be like, is anything going to happen?
Yeah. Okay. So
pacing's a problem.
Your face is a little slow. All
How
right.
dare you?
All right, let's just put it B. Kind of roll with that. And or B+ if you want to be more diplomatic about it.
Yeah, we'll put an asterisk
for
the plus for Axis so he can sleep.
Okay, so I hope that I'm glad we did that. That was really cool. Like I want to definitely get, if people are really excited to break some of these down, we should definitely do so. We got some great movies on here that we still have to get to, and we have some not great movies that we still have to get to.
Yeah, there's some trash in here.
Like this one, For Christmas. Not just kidding. I actually thought this movie was all right. Like I think.
Yeah, it's cynical, which is like up my alley. Was it Vince Vaughn's in it? I think.
Yeah,
I forget who's all in it.
Vince Vaughn and Gwyneth Paltrow. I'm trying to remember who the lady was, but
yeah, I don't remember either. Basically, it's a couple that always takes a tropical vacation.
I'm against this movie on principle because they're trying to visit all their parents, basically, right? In different parts
so
of
what
the
happens
world.
is they just kind of go to the airport and they go somewhere tropical to avoid spending a Christmas with any of their relatives, and they go to the Bahamas or something.
Yeah.
But they end up getting I think it's snowed in or whatever. There's no flights available, so then they're forced to just make the rounds and do 4 Christmases in a day.
Yeah.
So it has its it holds up. It's not really there's nothing in there that's just if it's not the 90s, you don't get it, kind of thing.
Yeah. Muppet says most of Vince Vaughn's films have been produced by the actor who played Ralphie. I know his face well. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I feel like, and Mark says it doesn't need to exist. It's good fluff. I'm probably going to put it right in the socks category. What about you, Brett?
That's fine.
Mark says Vince Vaughn should probably make 0 movies. I don't think he does anymore. That's the thing.
No, he was actually there's a movie called Freaky that I recommend that he was in. Where he swapped. It's like a slasher film, where he's a serial killer and he swaps bodies with a high school girl. So he ends up playing like a high school girl. It's pretty good. It's like one of those like Freaky Friday, 13 and 30 or whatever, like all the body swap movies. It's good. That was good. He was good in
Frothingslosh Hacksaw Ridge. Oscar nominee, Hacksaw Ridge. Interesting.
Yeah, he has his moments.
Yeah.
I don't like his political ideologies, but that's not for this stream. But I like some of his movies.
Aaron says, I have thoughts on Frosty coming up. Oh, I think we're all going to have thoughts on Frosty. Let's get to it. So
this is the Frosty with, is this the Frosty that's the claymation-y kind of one? The stop action? I don't remember now. With the heat mine? No,
this
that's
is animation. This is regular animation.
This is the animation one.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't have strong feelings.
Aaron does. Aaron says Frosty can fucking melt, and that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, and Mark says the only Vince Vaughn movie he enjoyed was Old School. That was a solid movie. That's probably that would be easily his best movie. Yeah. You know, an interesting.
I beg to disagree. I think Swingers was his best movie, which was
that's
also.
Right. I forgot about Swingers.
The directorial debut of Jon Favreau.
I have not seen. That's right. I have not seen Swingers. So that's a good point. Yeah. I now see. Mark says Frosty's OP. OP.
It's fine.
Yeah. Jimmy Durant, please. Well, I mean, the songs are great. Jimmy Durante was awesome, but the cartoon was fine. Like I think it's good. Like I do think that lately people have been rooting for the Sun in like Aaron, for example. But
yeah.
I give it a B.
All right.
Happy birthday! Is it someone's birthday today? I know it was. Happy birthday! Aaron says, "You know what? I lied. I'm saying more. Song is annoying. His bullshit happy birthday. Oh, that is coming to life, isn't it?" Oh my gosh, Aaron.
Fucking Frosty the goddamn snowman.
throwing flame.
I don't have to fight with you, Aaron, on this one because I have literally zero feelings about Frosty. This is wherever you put this, I'll be like, okay.
Oh yeah, JT's a fan of Karen, Magician's Hat, etc. I think on the strength of the song, I probably would put it right here at Six Pack of Socks. And I think that if you hate it, you hate it. And people do hate it. If you love it, you love it. And people do love it.
All right.
That seems about right. Muppet says it's the OG. I'm more fond of the other specials like Rudolph's Shiny New Year and Rudolph's and Frosty's Christmas in July. Davey, D-Max, don't you dare.
Oh, man. JT.
That's going to be a battle with Mark.
JT, I'd like you to meet Aaron. Aaron and you have both the strongest opinions of any people I know. You guys,
Union has come.
We'll move on.
Abby says, I haven't seen the movie, but the song is solid. Way to waste 30 minutes in a nursing home holiday. It's a fun song to sing. I liked Year Without Santa Claus. Oh my gosh. We might have a little skirmish in the parking lot here, Brett, coming up.
I love it.
Oh my god. He do smoke a pipe. Hey, that's a plus. That's a good point. Mark's right. That is something. There's something to that. Okay. Oh heck, we are talking Year Without a Santa now. Is that in here? Did you put that in there? Let me see.
I'm sorry, which one?
A Year Without a Santa?
No.
Nah. Okay. All right. Let's go. Actually, can we get this one out of the way? Because I didn't even notice this was on here.
Scrooge?
Trading Places is a very fascinating pick here.
It takes place.
Yeah, it does. It does qualify. So if you want to talk about a movie that didn't age well, holy crap, like this one, like
I love this movie. Though.
I do, I'm just saying, like, I kind of have to use the same principle as with Bad News Bears. Like, wow, that movie would get canceled if it was released today. But
but I think it's a little more tongue in cheek about the fact that like all the awful prejudices that they're throwing at Adam because you have to be black. It's like that's also half the point.
Yeah.
Like it's showing how awful rich white people are, which is timeless.
Absolutely.
But there's
the blackface scene is really the only thing.
There's a blackface scene. There is a blackface scene.
Yeah, that was kind of like, right, we're doing this too. But I think if you take that out, like I think otherwise, I'm totally with you on all that. Like I think.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm a big fan.
This movie.
I'm a big fan. So I'm gonna put it I mean, it really was for me really, really enjoyable. Like I remember watching it from start to end, and then there's a particular part in the middle of the movie which is really quite. Well, I won't get into details. Let's. The point is, for me, it's NES with a zapper. Is if anyone wants to disagree, feel free. But it's a fun movie. I really like it. Yeah. They mock the old white men so much, as well they should. As well they should. Yeah. Mark says, I don't care if it doesn't age. I love it so much. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It really was just, it's a funny movie too, right? Like it's just, can't go wrong. Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. Like
I feel like there's a channel points fight going on in your poll right now.
Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, because when the numbers exceed the viewer count by this much.
Oh my gosh. Look at this battle. This is give him the hat, melt the bitch. And it is.
I mean, Aaron's got to have like 100,000 like stream points by now. So
okay,
this is a non-scientific poll.
Yeah,
this is a poll that's being bought.
Well, that's good to know. Yeah, Mark says Trading Places is Zapper. I think the TV edit cuts the blackface. Movie stands without it. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I mean, if it was in there, you know, you kind of it was 1983, whatever. But you know, it's still kind of ridiculous. But you just like you said, like you sidestepped that, and it's a great movie. Like I really liked it. Big fan.
Love it.
Oh no, Muppets ran out of points. Greg Davey, give me points. Can I do that? Can I give people points? I would give you points.
Channel points on Twitch, I don't think you can.
Okay.
You can on like Stream Elements points. You can.
Aaron says, I have opinions that will get them across. Aaron also has points. So,
yeah.
Okay, let's move ahead. Gremlins, yes. I mean, it was okay. I don't want to overvalue this movie, but I liked it. I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah. Gremlins, it's fine, but I don't rewatch it a lot, to be honest.
Aaron has 10,000 plus points.
Yeah.
It is true.
Gremlins, I mean, I think people love Gremlins. I'm not in the camp of the love Gremlins, but it was good. I'd say it's probably a solid B in my book.
I think that's completely fair. Oh, wow. Mark's not about it. Hot garbage.
Well, I've discounted him because he's from Jersey. So the opinions mean nothing to me.
Be fair. I like New Jersey. I've been in both.
And I think we've disagreed on all of them so far.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fine.
Gremlins is a traumatizing movie, says Abby. I'm from my opinion's better.
Isn't that no, that wasn't it. Is it? Is Gremlins? Was it that Gremlins was like the reason that PG came out? Wait, no.
No. PG-13 was because of Indiana Jones and the Lost Crusade.
That's right. And it was like something like.
Or no. The what other one? The middle one.
Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom. Yeah.
Where Gremlins was like, I think PG, but it really shouldn't have been. Because it is a little scary for kids.
And Melt the Bitch wins by 1 vote. 61 to 60, 50%. Otherwise, it's...
There we go.
Okay, I'll have a real Frosty poll now. Oh, boy. Here it comes. Welcome back, Aaron. So great to see you back, my friend.
Well, I like having Aaron back to bully the chat.
No, it was Gremlins that created PG-13. Because it was PG... I don't know. I still think it wasn't... Well, I'll have to go back and see. But... freaking Gremlins with a gun murdering grannies with a star.
I would say either way.
You know what's interesting? Oh, go ahead. I'll let you go first.
I was just gonna say, for me, it's a B or a C.
And
I wouldn't fight for either.
The really interesting thing here is that I like Gremlins 2 so much more than regular Gremlins.
Yeah, because Gremlins 2, they had a budget.
And they were
like the puppetry.
It was almost like a parody of itself. Like it was really good, and it was really funny. I really
take over the TV station.
Yeah, they did, and it was, and then it just had like inside jokes within the inside jokes, and then they even stopped.
Like didn't take place at Christmas, did it?
Was that? I don't think so. No, Gremlins 2 I think was in the summer, and then they stopped the movie, and people were getting mad, and then Hulk Hogan had to step in and like tell them to put the movie back on. Like that was a hell of a movie. Like Gremlins 2, like just like for me is S tier compared to regular Gremlins. So regular Gremlins, I'm probably gonna put at B. Mark was not about it. Gremlins, Aaron says Gremlins sucks. And then where are you at with it? where were you at it? Gizmo was S tier. Yeah,
I was like
Gizmo,
B or
absolutely.
C. Yeah.
You see? Okay. Where's the rest of the chat on this? Let me go see. I'm gonna have to go look that up.
Muppets has no onions, which is a problem.
No onions. The tour down the Gremlins house. It was on the same lot. Oh yeah. So that used to be part of the Warner Brothers studio, and then they tore it all down basically to clear more studio or shooting space. Okay, I'm gonna put it at C. I think that's okay. That seems solid. Okay. So Muppets. Wow, Muppets different. You haven't seen Gremlins? That's a definite surprise for me. I thought you would.
I think. Well, I don't know what the age of people are, but I don't see a lot of younger people seeing Gremlins.
Right.
Like people under 30-ish.
But Muppets is the kind of friend that would definitely have seen movies of that era. I think he just didn't wind up getting around to Gremlins. Okay. But I would recommend it. Just go watch it just so you get an idea what it was like.
Yeah, I'm old too. I'm old too.
We be old, Mark. I'm with you.
I'm 41. I got you beat.
Yeah. Call me out for being almost 40. I'm like...
Respect your elders. I'm older than you.
You're older than me, but I'm also older than a lot of people right now. So,
God bless.
Yeah.
Happy Christmas. I just like this movie because Anna Kendrick's in it. But she, it's like a love story.
But isn't that how they say Christmas in Great Britain though? Like, well, don't they say Happy Christmas like instead of Merry Christmas?
I don't know.
Okay, but
that sounds like something those weirdos would do.
Aaron says the phrase "Happy Christmas" makes me irrationally angry. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Muppet says I'm young and I've seen Brady Bunch of Perfect Strangers. I live in TV Land. TV Land was a bop for a while. That's all good. Happy Christmas is the correct greeting, says Abby. So.
Man, they really got that citizenship revoked. They had it earlier. Right back.
Let's evaluate the movie. Happy Christmas is the OG text of The Night Before Christmas. When did the OG text? Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
It's a love story that's like
oh, the poem. That's
more
right.
of an adult.
That's right.
This Happy Christmas. It's like a love story, but it's more of adult humor. It might be R. I'm not sure if it's R or not. It's fine.
Oh, the actual poem. Right. Gotcha. Merry Christmas to all. To merry, happy, you filthy animals.
Yeah.
I have never seen this movie. Let's go see the trailer. Maybe I'll get a feel for it once we see it. Let's go give it a look. All right.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years since I watched it.
Okay.
I have seen it. I just like Anna Kendrick, so
I do too.
I do too. Okay, it is. Okay, it's.
Did you like the Hilton commercials that she did?
Oh yeah,
I love the Hilton commercials.
Thanks again for driving up early today, man. Easy.
So Anna Kendrick is one of the stars in this film. See, there she is, right there.
Broke up with her boyfriend, and she wants to live in Chicago now. So, not good.
Bad been calendar.
Come on in. Hi, Papa. Hi, baby. Look, guess who's here?
It's so good to see you.
Your turn.
Okay.
What are you doing tomorrow afternoon?
Cute kid.
Think you could babysit for a few hours?
Yeah, no problem.
Stay out as long as you want.
Yeah, 100%, Mark.
Hey, baby, I'm stealing her for 1 second. Are you having a good time? Yes. Jenny. Ow!
Jenny?
I'm fine.
Oh no.
Quick. Hi.
I'm Jen.
Hey, Jen. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Sorry to do that so last minute. Thank you.
No worries.
She's drinking a lot. She doesn't seem like a responsible person.
She's not a responsible.
This movie does not appeal to Mark.
Your Aunt Jenny's in trouble, dude. Can you say trouble? Trouble.
How long are you in town for?
For a while, I think. Cheers.
Give her a second chance. Let her prove to us that was a one-time thing.
Thank you for doing this.
Seems like a slow movie, Brett.
Do you want me to text you updates?
Yeah, it's a love story, and it's like a redemption tale.
Okay.
If you want to, yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like I said, I watched it just because she was in it.
Are you saying write an erotic novel,
Yeah.
sell it for a
It's fine.
gazillion dollars, and all my problems are solved?
Yeah, I'll give it another 26 seconds.
My family's better than your family.
I'm laboring through them, though. Let me tell you, this is a labor of 26 seconds, but we'll feel it out.
Yeah, just about having a hot mess of a sister.
Yeah. Okay.
If there was sex in it, I would be so excited. It would be my favorite book ever. God.
Imagine you're in the movie theater watching that, like, and then like 10 seconds of silence in the darkness.
Yeah, I think it's for a very specific audience that isn't me.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So everybody's like, this is a nope. I like this cast. Seems very dull. It does seem very dull. Like I don't really.
Yeah, let's put that in there with Ernest. Ernest looks lonely. Yeah, Ernest is lonely.
That's completely fair. Like it's not offensive. It's just kind of whatever. You know, it's just kind of like yeah. We didn't really need this movie in our lives, so I'm with it. Okay. I would want my money back for paying for slow crap on a big screen. Yeah, I totally feel that. Everybody's kind of in agreement on this one. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we come to an absolute icon. Like, it's been 30 years. I think we can call it classic now. Home Alone, a quintessential classic. It was the hugest movie of 1990, and probably parts of 1991 too, because like people were going to the theater over and over and over to see this film. And
as little Kevin McAllister attempted murder multiple times.
Pretty much. Home Alone, yeah, that's everybody. I think we all agree. Home Alone is easily, and I would even like put it here.
Oh, look at you go!
I'm going here because like, so I would then move here, and I'd put Die Hard like here. I might even put it, and I could probably put Die Hard here too. Like it'd be fine, but you know, move this over here, move this over here, move this over here. You know, over here.
Look at you!
Yeah, there. So that's what we got. Not above Muppets. No. I wouldn't. Oh, wait. What's not above Muppets? Oh, I should not have done this. That was probably
what you did.
That was probably not a good decision. I'm just opening things up for more debate. The OG Home Alone, yes, S tier. That bullshit from 2002, no.
And that's why we're not getting.
Yeah, that's why we don't see.
So many of these have like 1,000 low budget shit sequels.
Because I could not agree more with that comment there. And like, it's absolutely like this is the original is the best, and nothing really comes close. Like 2 would be close-ist, but it's still not close. It's kind of derivative and kind of like, well, let's just do the same movie but set it in New York. And like it's kind of like what happened with Home Alone 2. So yeah, well, okay. The one thing I would say about Home Alone 2. And the reason why I think this would hold up is because the subtext with the... I'm trying to remember. Is Pigeon Lady Home Alone 2 or is that Home Alone 1?
That's 2.
Yeah, so Pigeon Lady and Home Alone 2 I think would be a great
You know who Pigeon Lady is? Pigeon Lady is the wife that was the, I guess, tempter in the Hellraiser movie. The first and second Hellraiser movie.
Really?
The woman that helps Frank come back to life by murdering those people and luring them in from the bar and stuff. That's the woman who played the Pigeon Lady.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing. I never knew that. That's so interesting.
Fun fact.
Fun fact for sure. Mark says, makes my New Yorker heart happy. I love it. It's really great. I'll see all the New York scenery in there. You know, going to the park, doing the skating at Rockefeller Center and all that stuff. Definitely a great tourist film for New York City.
Plus, it has a cameo from everybody's favorite president in it. So, I mean, after you go
for like a second. Like a second.
I want to see the non-Trump cut of that film where they just cut out his cameo.
It would take it from 126 minutes to 126 minutes.
Exactly.
So short. It was like it just came and went. You're all now fired. Nice. Nice. Damn, I wasn't going to mention that, Brett. Yeah. All right, so let's carry over to How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Now this is the
animated
cartoon
one. Yeah.
And there are going to be quite a number of people.
Not the newer. I don't think I put the new because there's so many versions of this. I didn't put on the like Pixar-y one. This is like the original animated one, like from when we were kids.
I love this one. This is great. It's great.
Yeah, I like the original animated one too. But I wouldn't say it's S, but I'd say A.
I think A is solid. I think A is solid. I like it too. Everyone, so at least an Ace is Mark. Maurice is A tier, and Animation Grinch is B for me, which is fine. Like it's a, which is good, which is a decent ranking too. Muppet says the OG Grinch is great. Thurl Ravenscroft singing "Mean One," yes, is iconic. Yes. Thurl Ravenscroft Muppets. If do you remember what famous commercial he's known for? He voices another really, really famous character. I think a number of you might have it, but Thurl was the dude. Absolutely. I think Mark might know too. But there's a really famous spokesperson, not necessarily person, but for a product that Thurl Ravenscroft was the voice of. That's it. Muppets got it. Thurl Ravenscroft was Tony the Tiger for many, many years. And once you hear it, you can't unhear it, you know? Like, you know what Frosted Flakes are, Brett?
Do I know what Frosted Flakes are?
They're great.
Okay. Okay.
Mark,
what time is it?
Davey, that was painful.
God damn it, Davey.
That's true. Muppet says Thurl Ravenscroft also sang vocals for Haunted Mansion and Tiki Room at Disneyland. I'm here for all your Thurl impersonation needs. And I'm here for it, Mark. I love it. I love it so much. I'm here for it. Okay, let's move along.
Ugh. Yeah, please.
Moving on. It's a Wonderful Life. Okay, so this is another one.
I hate that movie. I hate It's a Wonderful Life. It's boring. It's stupid. Jimmy Stewart sucks.
I'm not gonna
It's
go
a
that
Wonderful
far,
Life.
but the rest of it, yeah. It's
I guess it's a wonderful life after all.
I love the chat's responses here. Oh no. I was like, okay, everyone's like, yeah, it sucks. And then Mark, stop. You were both canceled now.
No, cancel me all you want. This movie sucks.
Throw
it in the bin with me.
I'm gonna put it. I'm not gonna put Wet Christmas because I think
no, people appreciate.
I love the
it more
message, and it's really a great story.
Yeah, see, the message is please don't kill yourself on Christmas. That's a good message.
Yeah,
but it also sucks. It's acted like a stage film. And it's boring and it's slow and barely anything happens.
It is Carousel with a redemptive ending. Yeah, that's a good assessment. Just really?
Yeah, the message is fine.
Yeah. Good message, terrible execution. Yeah, that's great, Aaron. Yeah, it's a very long movie. This could have been much tighter, and it would have been a much better movie.
Could have been an after-school special.
After-school specials, like the precursor to Hallmark movies. Just kidding. Or Lifetime movies. Lifetime movies, you know? Like, the Muppets also spoofed this movie very effectively. I don't remember that one. No. I have to check that out. I will recuse Brett from checking that out, though, because it has Muppets.
Thank you.
But Carousel wishes it was that uplifting, says Abby. To be honest, I don't even think I actually watched it all the way through. Well, like you said, it's like, how could you? It's too easy to fall. I can understand, like, people saying it might make you go to sleep. I did watch the whole thing. It is long. Oh, my goodness. It's like 3.5 hours. Like, it needs to be shorter. But that's not the only reason. I think I'll never get tired. Respect, Mark. Respect. I'm going to say 6-pack of socks, which I think for a lot of people is going to be generous. I understand, but...
That's very generous.
Yeah. Solid socks, says Abby. Yeah. I feel like this would be the least offensive ranking that we can make.
That's a sock where if I run out of toilet paper, I wouldn't mind wiping with.
Oh, my God.
That movie stinks.
All right. Eris is too high, far too high. Now, look. Me specifically, Brett specifically, we probably would knock it down like a level, but I think it's fine. I think socks will be an acceptable choice.
Wine.
Mark says it informed much of the Christmas genre that followed. Yeah, because of the tale of, letting your life get out of hand and then redemption and not really so much redemption, but just gratitude and for what you have in life rather than dwelling on what you don't have. It's definitely it's a little bit of a Christmas Carol involved in that too. Kind of the same idea. Aaron says, but you have executive power, so bump it down at least one more at least. Oh, I wish there was a D+, because I could do D+. I want to give Aaron one and Brett one. We'll put that down just a little.
There we go.
Yeah.
That feels right.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mark picked up. Yeah, Mark's right. It was a retelling of Dickens and opened the doors to retelling Dickens well. Yeah, totally. I totally felt the same. As I started watching, I started seeing more and more of the metaphor that kind of represented, that also was represented in. It pretty much was the same story, right? So very interesting. Well, this is me accepting that some of my faves are D movies. That's fine. Cool beans. Respect. Now, speaking of D, let's go to Jingle All the Way. Now, listen, here's the thing. Yes, this is a terrible movie, but man, I loved it. It was enjoyable trash for me. I just think it was just so ridiculous.
Arnold versus Sinbad. I mean, how can you go wrong?
Yeah, exactly. The chaos was just so outrageous. It's just
what was the action figure that they wanted? It was some superhero.
It's some Buzz Lightyear wannabe kind of action figure thing. I can't remember the name, but
and he's in the parade, I am action superhero guy now. You will love me. Why don't any of my children have this accent? It's a good question, Arnold.
So yeah,
not that great.
No,
not that great.
No, but like I said, this is a guilty pleasure for me. It is not that great. It isn't even not that good, but I loved it. But I have to be fair. This is clearly not a good movie. This is gonna be.
Oh man, JT's ready again.
Oh wow,
JT's firing also.
Honestly, I wouldn't kill you for that, really. But I
received an Oscar. I'm at the store to buy the toy.
Yeah, it was very nice. Yeah, I guess what they really were making fun of was you remember the old Cabbage Patch? I mean, the 90s version of the Cabbage Patch craze.
Yeah, it was
kind of making fun
Patch,
of that.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was back when you'd get a concussion to go to Kmart, go get the toy.
And Aaron says, to be honest, we give it a B.
Yeah. I would say B or a C. It's fine.
If you're letting me do B, I'm doing B. I think that's great.
All right, go for it.
Yeah. Oh, Mark's right.
I liked it at the time, but I don't think, in comparison to other movies, I don't think it's that.
I mean,
great.
Of course, it's definitely better. But it's dumb. We know it's dumb, but I loved it. I can't not love it, as dumb as it is. It was Tickle Me Elmo. That's right. It was around the same time. Do you remember? I think we all remember Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah.
The Tickle Me Elmo was the OG toy shortage craze for Christmas. Yeah. It's like the OG toilet paper shortage was Tickle Me Elmo. I remember that so well. Holy cow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Furby, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that was probably later. But so my parents, after all that died down, finally got a Tickle Me Elmo. And so, not for me. It wasn't for me.
Yeah, sure it wasn't. You're that's what they got me for my 30th birthday.
Oh, Aaron says, I wanted a Tickle Me Elmo. Never got one. Oh, Aaron.
Oh.
Abby says, so you're saying we should have been wiping with Elmo? Could have been effective.
Yeah, only if he's giggling while you do it.
Tickle Me Elmo was a huge shortage the year it came out. Yeah. Maybe you should have liked Frosty more. Oh my gosh, JT going there. Holy moly. My daughter got one 20 years later. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. I have much feelings about Elmo. Mups, I'm with it. Okay. So now we have this movie called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
I put this on here just because it's a movie I love.
Mm-hmm.
It takes place during Christmas, but it was like the return of Robert Downey Jr. Val Kilmer's in it too.
Ooh.
It's like a Hollywood tale. It just takes place around Christmas. I wouldn't say it's typically a Christmas movie, but it's a fantastic movie. It's like like Robert Downey Jr. fell out of favor. He came back, and then this was like the thing that broke him back into the like Hollywood scene. So it's a great movie. I wouldn't say it's a great Christmas movie. So A or B, just because it's not a fully Christmas movie, it just takes place around Christmas. But it's such the lines in this are fantastic. It's a great movie.
Let's go take a look at the trailer. I'll familiarize myself with it. Let's do it. Davey loves Val Kilmer. You know it.
Yeah, Val Kilmer's in it. He plays
Iceman. Jamie, Iceman.
He plays an assassin in it.
Oh shoot! I need to go back. He would be a believable assassin. Batman too. Yep. I remember Batman.
Let's go. Hurry up. It's not my fault. Just shut up and run.
Give me my Val Batman. Nice, Mark.
He was a small-time crook. Oh boy. Till he opened the door.
Oh no, we're not ready for your audition.
Just take him. He's ready. You ready, right?
To a really big
I
break.
seem to remember this being out. So this is what, late 90s? Ooh, Robert Downey Jr. before he was famous. Look at this. Or before he was like Iron Man famous.
Well, he was, before Iron Man. He was famous, then he kind of had some issues.
Mm-hmm.
If he wants to act.
Right, that's what I...
You must be gay, Perry. Still gay?
Me? No. I just like the name so much, I can't get rid of it.
So what do you do?
I'm a private detective. She thinks I'm a detective. Of all the idiot things to do.
My sister was murdered. Are you gonna help me?
I gotta check my schedule.
Can you help me, Harry? Because you're not gonna help me to find somebody else.
So sometimes I have other. My caseload is pretty.
Thank you.
From Shane Black, the creator of Lethal Weapon.
Do not play detective. Moron. Go home before the bad guys do something bad to you.
Why do I feel like I've seen this one? But I don't remember a lot about it. It was a while ago.
That's unusual, right? Yes.
Comes a mystery.
It's a frame up. First things first. Do you have the corpse?
Mark says this rings 0 bells, but I'm attracted to the entire cast. Totally, right? Like, good looking cast right here.
Starts with a kiss.
Why'd you lie to me?
Stuart, welcome in. How you doing? Brad's here too. Hey, Brad, welcome in.
Did I just cut off your finger?
Good to see you. Do I see the All-Star Sims version of A Christmas Carol down in the cellar? No. It's in the middle. Why isn't Trapped in Paradise on this list? I don't know. Yeah, I think I've seen it too, Aaron. I don't think I've seen this, but I've seen the trailer, which is strange but true.
Val Kilmer.
Yes.
It's got great writing.
Kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
Oh hell!
Kiss me.
What? Kiss me? No. These lessons suck.
Great movie.
All right, nice stuff. Yeah, that was I'd be down to watch that. That looked like a fun one. So where are we ranking this? Let's see.
It's not, like I said, not traditional Christmas. I'd put it in B just because it's not a traditional Christmas movie. It just takes place over Christmas.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and just throw it
it's
here.
a great movie.
It does look like a solid movie. It looks like good acting and everything. Yeah. Stuart Hayek, welcome into the chat. How you doing tonight? Welcome. It's great to see you.
JT, what are you blaming for me now? What didn't I do? Why isn't Trapped in Paradise on this list? I don't know.
6-pack of socks is C. So it's like kind of right in the middle. Oh, Brad, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, folks, go follow Brad Lauren Ipsum too. Great to see you again, my friend. We can all blame Brett. Yes. Blame Brett. 100%. Blame Brett.
Don't you dare.
Brad says, I am driving to Cali to kick your ass, then drive to Philly. Did we rank it too high or did we rank it too low? Oh my goodness, BassClarinets. What's going on? Welcome in, my friend. Holy mackerel. America's favorite variety streamer, in addition to Brett and me, is here. Welcome in. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. What's going on, BassClarinets? How you doing? How was your stream? What'd you end up doing tonight? How was BassClarinets, folks? He's a great friend of the Sandwich Show. Does all sorts of fun things here on his channel. He plays video games. He plays the bass clarinet and does it really well, mind you. And a lot of fun things over there at BassClarinets. Good to see you again. Welcome in. Working retail on the weekend before Thanksgiving is hell. I feel it. For folks from BassClarinets, my name is Davey, and this is the Sandwich Show. It's a variety stream. We do collabs every week. Tonight, we have BrettingtonFrothingslosh joining us from very festive settings. Welcome back in. Now you know Brett from.
This is from my living room.
Yeah, nice. You did not waste any
Absolutely
time.
my living room.
Yeah, and so Brett's the host of the PGC Universe podcast, and also does some cool stuff over on Twitch as well. So give our friend Brett a follow if you're not already on Twitch, and also check out the PGC Universe podcast on all the Apple platforms and all the other platforms where you can find podcasts, including Spotify. I understand.
Yes. Yep.
Nice.
Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So you can find it anywhere, folks. So, how is your stream? Let's see. I am streaming the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet game. Ooh. Big time. Folks from BassClarinets, thank you again for hanging out with us. Follow BassClarinets here on Twitch as well. We are ranking holiday movies. This is what we've done so far. So with NES with the Zapper, some very obvious choices. Die Hard, The Muppet Christmas Carol, Home Alone, Christmas Vacation, Trading Places, which a movie that it's really interesting how many of us were thoroughly satisfied by, but I definitely was. It was really good. It's a great movie. Really fun. Charlie Brown Christmas and Elf. In A, we have Anna and the Apocalypse, Better Watch Out, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas, original cartoon version from the 60s. In B, we have 8-Bit Christmas, Bad Santa, Rare Exports, Jingle All the Way, and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And then here for C, aka Six Pack of Socks, Christmas Carol, Christmas Horror Story, Christmas with the Cranks, Deck the Halls, Four Christmases, Frosty, and Gremlins. In D, we loved it, but we were also being realistic about it. Ernest Saves Christmas, Happy Christmas, and It's a Wonderful Life. We've had some debates on that one for sure. In E, Harold and Kumar Christmas. This is Arthur's Christmas, right?
Arthur Christmas.
Not to be confused with Aardvark. The Aardvark that is Arthur. That's what I did. Don't do that. And A Christmas Story, which again we think we're being more than fair putting it in E. Some people, Access do not agree with that assessment. And then What Christmas from Grandma? We have Christmas Town. And I'm shocked we don't have...
Which is a Hallmark movie.
It's a Hallmark movie. Yeah, right. Good point. Yes. Now, it's interesting because I thought by now we'd have had another one in there.
There's still time. There's another one on this list.
I think I can see one that can make it there. Yeah. Let's go to Claus. I have absolutely no idea what this is about.
Yeah, it's visually it's kind of cool. It's another children kind of.
Also not about Chester Alan Arthur.
Oh, no. I would say it's in the same vein as like Arthur Christmas. Klaus.
I'm not fighting it. I'm not doing the trailer either. We just because we need to move on, I think. So let's just go here. I have much opinions on Klaus's Mups. It was created by a former Disney animator. He wanted to bring 2D animation back to the forefront. And I remember crowdfunding for the animation demo like a decade ago. So Netflix picks it up. Okay.
All right, then throw it up higher than Arthur Christmas since we have a fan. Let's put it in D.
Yeah, that's fine. I cannot actually make a decision on that because I've never seen it, so I have no idea, right? So
I haven't seen the full thing. I just watched a little bit and realized it was for children.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, not for me.
So if anyone else has seen Claus and you'd like to make it and you'd like to rank it, we'd love to hear your opinions. Stuart Hayek says, I can pretty much agree with everything except A Christmas Story. Uh-oh.
Should it be lower?
Should it be lower, Stuart? Creative rank did Clausby? Okay. I mean, I'm also not gonna fight anybody ranking it socks. So I'll just put it socks.
Yeah, go for it. Like I said, the animation is kind of cool.
Okay, so I think we have an answer there. Stuart says, LOL bastards. Well, we do stand by E. So we'll have to have that debate another time.
Yeah, that one's never moving.
Yeah. Oh my God, Brad, thank you for the 100 bits. I did want to clarify your feel on Christmas Carol, like the 1951 one. Did you want it higher or lower? Because we definitely didn't think it was bad. We thought it was a good movie, but
yeah, it's a when the teacher would wheel in the old CRT TV on the media cart.
Mm-hmm.
because they didn't have anything planned for that day of school.
My goodness, thank you for the 109 bits. Holy cow. Thank you, Brad. Very nice of you. My goodness. Go follow Brad Lauren Ipson. The Drinking Bird stream is the bop. So, A Christmas Carol, The Solid Grandma Kiss. Yeah, I mean, we didn't say it was necessarily great either, so I think is why we
but it's a classic.
I think it's fine. Yeah. Okay, we still have a bunch of these to do. So we got
Krampus. Yeah, Krampus, another horror, big budget, but it was PG-13. If they would have made it an R movie, it could have been better. Lots of great actors. It's got David Koechner in it. That dude from Parks and Rec is in it. I liked the movie. I liked the ending a lot. That didn't have like a happy ending. But it was a movie that you could tell if it was R, it would have been better. So for me, Krampus is a B movie.
Aaron says, I saw Krampus. I didn't like it that much. Okay. Does anyone else have an opinion on Krampus? I have zero opinion on Krampus. I think I got the gist of it, though, so I don't really need the trailer. You liked it. Aaron did not like it that much.
It's definitely above the other that Christmas Horror Story one. That it's better than that.
Okay.
So yeah, B makes sense.
Can't be good if I can't remember it. Okay, we'll just put it at B for now. Okay, Let It Snow. That poster does not evoke a movie that I probably would enjoy, but
it's like a newer, I think, Netflix original.
I think I've never seen a poster for it one time. Yeah,
I didn't watch it. I don't have any interest in watching it. I don't know if anybody else watched it. And then, like I said, I went and got all these trailers, and after seeing the trailer for it, I still don't have any desire to watch it.
I think that tells me all I need to know.
Yeah,
let's not waste any time with this. Let's just go throw it. Like, I don't know, D, C. Well, give me like 10 seconds of the trailer. Maybe I'll get an idea. Okay, 1 sec. By the way, thank you so much for linking all these trailers. This is a lot of work, so I really want to thank you for that. Wait, are we doing Let It Snow? I think it's Let It Snow. Because Love Actually is like a well-known movie, so that would be an interesting one.
This place is beautiful. It's like the perfect holiday card.
Snow hides a lot. It's like the Spanx of weather.
You can do a lot worse than this place, trust me.
So Netflix movie, okay. And I think you did mention this.
Yeah, I've noticed since I was 5 years old. It's not that easy. You just have to tell her you want the same relationship plus boning.
Plus boning.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm up good.
See you downstairs when you found a bra.
Christmas Eve bash. Come one, come all. Boom.
Yeah.
He's gonna break up with me.
You would have to be the dumbest human being on earth to do that. Like, dumber than the people who blow on ice cream before they eat it. That girl and I had a thing. Have you ever been with someone and you stay up until like 4 a.m. just talking about everything? And you're just like, I can't believe I get to exist at the same time as you.
No, but like, I'm really happy for you.
That's pretty much what I would say. Yeah, this is cool. I mean, this is pretty cool. Like, I can see this being a good teen, like right, like a teen movie.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really go for love story type stuff in general.
It's not bad. Like, this is.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't have any. I don't have any desire to see it.
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody was, I'd watch it if somebody put it on.
Hooking up.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
It seems like a decent enough movie. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll just take it here. Let It Snow. It's interesting that there are some movies where they just kind of use titles from existing properties as the movie title.
Mm-hmm.
Jingle All the Way, Let It Snow.
Yeah, I think there's probably like you can't own like certain Christmas related phrasing, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Because that Deck the Halls, there's 1,000 Deck the Halls movies too. Like I said,
That's
when I was
true.
trying to find that trailer, it was hard to find.
I was gonna say,
because there was like 3 other movies called Deck the Halls.
There had to be like 2 or 3 movies and TV shows or TV specials called Holly Jolly Christmas. There had to be.
There was a couple on this list where I had to like put in the date.
Yeah.
So I'd get the right one. So yeah, there's definitely overlap.
Okay. So I mean, I don't think this. Yeah, but this doesn't seem like a bad movie. So I think we'll put it as 6-pack. I don't think anyone.
Yeah. No, I'd watch it.
Yeah.
I'd watch it, but I wouldn't seek it out.
Yeah. Okay. So let's.
Love Actually, people love that movie. It's way too sappy for me. I'm not cold-hearted, even though I come across that way. But I just like love story type movies just are not.
Yeah. Well, interesting.
Like traditional love stories just don't work for me.
Aaron says, I hate Love Actually. It has too many stories going on at once, and I just can't. Oh no. Love Actually, oh my God, why do we need to be exposed for this? Love Actually S tier, second best Christmas music. I will see you on the parking lot.
Fantastic.
That's a perfect. That's a quintessential Abby response. I love it.
Yeah, I love a good fight. This is a not for me movie. I don't hate it, but it's not for me.
Has this been covered on the podcast? Has this been covered on the Queerly in Tune podcast? If it has, I need to go back and check that episode out again. Oh man. Okay. Abby has proved that there's 0 day.
It's funny. I put this in here assuming there's a lot of love for this.
We have inspired our friends. This is great.
I honestly thought there'd be a lot more defenders of this one, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought Aaron would have been on board with it too, but Aaron was not about it. So that's interesting.
People love this movie.
Yeah.
I'm not in that crowd, but people love this movie.
I don't know how to be fair about it. I mean, I think you're right. I think people do love this movie, so I'm not gonna put it like here. I mean, there are plenty of movies that deserve that, but this is not one of them. And I certainly think it would be a step up above this pack here. And I don't think I think I'd have more respect for it than It's a Wonderful Life. So I'm probably here or here.
Where are you? I don't see your screen.
Oh, sorry. Let me do that over. So you're right.
Are you in D?
Okay,
if you're in D, I'm with you.
I was like, what I was saying is I don't think it's here. I don't think it's here. Then I was like, well, I could put it here, but I think, so I was kind of like, I was probably in C. That's where I was at.
The only reason I'd say it's D is because if somebody put that on, I'd probably walk out of the room. That's like, C has been the qualifier for C is I wouldn't purposely watch it, but if somebody put it on, I'd be good with it. But if somebody put on Love Actually, I'd be like, I'm gonna go take an hour and a half shit and just go play a game on my phone.
Yeah. Oh man, Aaron says, Davey, do you know me at all? You thought I would actually love Love Actually? The audacity,
Well,
yeah, but Aaron's right. Aaron's right.
I mean,
I didn't really think. Right. I didn't think that through.
Right.
I didn't think that through.
Right.
If someone even mentions watching Love Actually, I'm gone. Ooh, we got some opinions.
Interesting.
Oh my god, you are all tacky, and I hate you. Oh my gosh, parking lot fight coming.
Nice.
We're having multiple parking lot fights. This is like one of those games. Like it's like an Eagles game.
Right?
It's like an Eagles game. It's like
hey, come on out. We'll fuck you up.
I'm just gonna try to play Switch. I'm just gonna put it here and let everybody else make a decision on where to move it.
All right, you do.
But to be fair, I put it at the end of it, so it's kind of closer to. It's really kind of a D. It's kind of a C minus. So think of it that way. Somebody did a super eat. Ramo did a super eat. Oh my goodness, that's great. Okay, so I'm gonna have zero opinion on March of the Wooden Soldiers. Do we have a trailer? Let's go take a look.
Yeah, it's an old one, and I hate it. I remember having to watch it a lot as a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Steelers could probably spank the Eagles.
No, they've already played, and the Eagles beat the shit out of the Steelers.
I am a Steelers fan. They have not won a game against the Eagles in Philadelphia since like 1965.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah. Yes.
And I can say that as a fan. Like it's weird, but in a playoff scenario, I would definitely. I mean, if the Steelers were,
well, they don't. They wouldn't play the playoffs.
If they were good,
divisions.
They'd have to be in the Super Bowl.
It would have to be a Super Bowl.
Yeah. So whenever we get to the Super Bowl, Brett, we're gonna do one of those mayor style bets. Like hey, if the Steelers win, then I have to send, then you have to send me like, coupons for like 15 In-N-Out double doubles. And if you guys win, I got to fly to Philadelphia and get you like, 30 cheesesteaks or something like that. We'll figure that out later. Yeah. I don't follow sports balls anymore. I'm a fan, but no longer. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. The sports team hasn't sports the other sports team in many sports. With the best analysis of sports. Also, feels like we're missing Babes in Toyland as a classic movie. Well, you probably missed. Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm sure there's ones missing from the list.
Yeah, we should rate NFL. Oh my gosh, no! Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose friendships over that one if we do the NFL teams tier list.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I don't know. That's scary. I am so in to be on that show. Stuart, you're there. You're in if we get to that show. That is because like I feel like so many people are gonna want to put like the Cowboys in like the F tier. And I'm like, you can't put the Cowboys in the F tier. They've won too many championships. Like you can't do that.
That doesn't mean you can't hate them.
But I'm calling you too. Oh my gosh. Okay, follow-up stream. Mark says B-list Christmas movies that aired on TV over. Oh my gosh! Wow, we'll have some content for that bottom tier, won't we? For that one. So Christmas Story for that B-list tier list. Well, see, then that's the next question. Does I love the call, Mark. I'm writing that down. That's a great idea. Aaron says, "Oh, that would be fun to watch." As someone who has no interest in sports ball, I would have no opinions and just be there for the chaos. There would be oh my goodness, the chaos would be insane. Yeah. Okay, I would put this. All right, Jamie, you want to just take it out in the snow right now? Let's go. You're gonna take it out in the snow. There would be seriously though, Stuart. Like there definitely would be some actual fights in that NFL one. Anyway, where were we going with this? So March of the Wooden Soldiers.
Wooden Soldiers. Yeah. Okay. This is I don't remember what year. This is an old one too.
This might even be colorized. Like if you take a look at this.
Yeah, it's got that Technicolor hue to it.
Yeah. The way you can tell if something's colorized or not is there an inordinate amount of gray in the picture? And if there is,
and the skin tone's never quite right.
Yeah. I was never a fan of colorization of things that were not intended to be in color in the first place.
Yeah, it's another. I believe this was made for TV, and it's like another like just series of random tales thrown together as a special.
How do you do, my dear Mrs. P? What does this mean?
All right, I think I've seen enough. I'm kind of bored by this, to be honest.
Yeah, I hated it.
Yeah, I'm not. With all due respect to those who enjoyed March of the Wooden Soldiers, I don't see myself getting into this. Now, I don't think it's Wet Kisses. It's probably around here.
I wouldn't hate you if you put it in Wet Kisses.
Oh, really? Okay.
No.
I don't see any, but I don't. Oh, it's interesting. Babes in Toyland was kind of an 80s tribute to this movie. We need to check that out. Write that down on the list. I always like to try a couple of new Christmas movies every year. That would be a good one to check out, Babes in Toyland. I've heard the movie. I've heard of it. Okay. Yeah, Aaron, I'm with you. I'd be asleep with that within seconds, too. I never saw whatever. That's what March of the Wooden Soldiers. I don't think anyone's going to argue with us for this. Okay, so let's not waste any time. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, you want to jump there?
We're jumping.
Hate that movie.
We're jumping. Listen.
I don't like Tim Burton at all. Tim Burton is all aesthetic and no filmmaking, storytelling ability. Everything is just... It's like I feel the same way about Wes Anderson movies. I don't like it. It's more about the aesthetic of the film than it is about the story. It's trash. Wes Anderson has trash movies. Tim Burton has trash movies.
I don't.
Other than Beetlejuice.
I have to respect. Look, I think I know what you're trying to get at, but the movies that there are movies that Tim Burton done that I've absolutely loved. Pee-wee's Big Adventure is a great example. Like, that's just so much fun.
It's fine.
It was great. It was so inventive and it was so... Yeah, I admit I was young when it was out, but even watching it as an adult, I really enjoyed it. S tier, I will settle for A, but Brett, I will end you. Oh my god.
Aaron, I'll hit a gal. Come on over.
Yeah. So Mark made
I'll
this
fight
point
you.
earlier too. Mark says Nightmare Before Crimbus is my curse because Danny Elfman composed the music and is a nightmare to play sing. This is very true. And the reason I know, and then I've seen the chord sheet for This Is Halloween. It is ridiculous. It is impossible. Like, I feel your pain on that one, Mark. It is a felony to rank Nightmare any lower than B tier. Aaron says, listen, other thoughts on Tim Burton aside for now, but Nightmare Before Christmas is a masterpiece. Now, I kind of get, because Tim Burton's had a lot of clunkers, Brett, in fairness to you. Like, I think you're right. Like, I think he's had a lot of, like, kind of just making, this movie telling style does have a little element of just showing off. Good example would be like Edward Scissorhands. It's like, yeah, okay, fine. You know, cool.
Coraline.
Yeah.
Corpse Bride.
But this was a great movie. I really enjoyed the twist of like merging Christmas and Halloween together. So for me, it's S tier. I know we were bound to have.
I don't think I have a vomit sound on my soundboard. Which is upsetting.
I believe you've been outvoted in this one, my friend. But
oh, I know. I knew I would be. I'm just not going to sit here idly by. And,
yeah. Mark says, Nightmare is an amazing movie. It is also my nightmare when it gets requested at a show. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. And it's definitely an S tier. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. So forgive me for that, Brett.
All I gotta say is, boo. I have a gong. We can gong it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and swing through these because we still have a bunch. Why do we have 2 Miracle on 34th Street? Isn't one enough? Why do we need 2 of them?
Because there's the original and the one with that girl. I don't remember the name of.
Okay, so the one from the 90s, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't remember a whole lot about either one, so I don't have much.
Let's go for the ones left on the list that we care about. Let's go for Scrooged.
Okay, for me, Scrooged. Love Scrooged. I don't know if I would say
Scrooge too.
I don't know if it's S tier because it's kind of.
I don't think it's S tier. I think it's A.
Yeah, I'm gonna go A. It would be a little too dated to be S tier. Like I think.
Yeah, it's got that real 80s.
Yeah.
Or early 90s feel to it.
It's very much set in its year. Yeah. And then,
I mean, when you see Bobcat Goldthwait in a movie, you know it's of a certain era.
That's fair. Mark says Scrooge is a great A. Great. Thank you. Yeah. I think that's a really good place to put it. So, oh yeah, we should do that too. Like, thank you, Muppets, for reminding me. So now I know I remember you mentioned the point about Muppets being not your thing. Where do you put Disney, like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and all of them?
I'm not a Disney adult, so I don't give a shit about Disney after I turn 14. Yeah.
Okay.
I have no feelings about Disney. It's not for me. It's for children. So I don't really care.
I think the principle in Disney, like for me in principle, I'm kind of like, I like it, but I don't have the enthusiasm as I might have if I've had kids, right? Or when I was a kid. So it's definitely in the same neighborhood as how your feeling is about it. But I do like Disney in general, but just it's not like the first thing I think about in a lot of cases. The big movies, obviously, I'm big on them, like Pixar, love those. All the big Disney but anything in the middle, I'm kind of like, it's cool. I think it's cool. Having said that, Mickey's Christmas Carol, I'm a fan. I like it. And yeah, Muppet's right. Mickey's Christmas Carol kicked off a whole generation of new animators. Brett and Bob Chapek have the same opinions on Disney. Wow. Do you know?
Yeah, here's the thing though. Yeah, but I actually own stock in Disney. So I'm happy with all these Disney adults getting all angry and supporting Disney. All I see is my bank account on the rise while I just go, fools, pay for the Star Wars experience, you mere mortals of dumbness. But anyway, yeah, I wring my hands as I enjoy Disney adults' foolishness.
My channel.
No, I hit puberty and then I
That's smart. Have stock in Disney so that if you're ambivalent to it, You can still enjoy it
because it appeals to children and Disney adults.
Yeah,
and they will just hand over gobs of money at them.
Yeah,
which is hilarious. Thank you for your money. It pays a dividend too, so thank you all for your money. I appreciate
Brett's
it.
going to be retired, sitting pretty in some island somewhere because of the Disney stock that he
right,
right, sipping Mai Tais.
Oh, I bought it real low too.
When they come out with like Avengers 32 in the theaters. Like...
Yeah. I bought Disney stock when that alligator ate the kid at the Disney resort.
Oh,
and it tanked. I bought right at the bottom there. So ever since then, even these big dips and everything they've had recently, I'm still way ahead. So thank you all for your money.
Great
Appreciate
timing,
it.
Brad. That's great timing. So
so go ahead, argue about how Mickey's great. That just makes my wallet happier.
Wow. Aaron actually agrees with you with the Mickey Mouse stuff. Like Mickey, she's not about the Mickey Mouse people. Like group family.
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Like all these parents take their kids right to Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
And they force them to put like stupid mouse ears on and all this shit. Their kids have never seen anything Mickey Mouse has been in.
That's true.
What's the last thing Mickey Mouse ever starred in? How many decades has it been?
I've been hearing it for a long time. Like a lot of people would put Mickey's Christmas Carol as like an S tier. I need to see it again. Like in the,
I've seen it.
I mean, I've seen it, but I have
seen it.
I think the last time I saw it was 17. So like it's been a really long time. I need to go watch it as as a 40-year-old and to see have a proper idea. But I liked it a lot. I was a fan, so I'm gonna put it A. Seems good. Great condensed telling. Yeah, because they only had 22 minutes to tell the story, right? So 22 minutes is not bad. What was that?
Yeah, attention span of children.
Yeah.
Because again, Disney is for children. Chat. Disney is for children.
We can be kids at heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you again, you weirdos.
Hey, listen. Let's carry on. All right. So let's super geek. Okay. So to save time, we need to rank both of these Miracle on 34th Streets together. And again, let's get your thoughts on it first, and I'll have my thoughts.
I think the remake, that one with that girl I forget the name of, was better than the original. The 90s one, I think, was better than the first one.
Yep, both of them. It's wild. I literally have no idea. I mean, I think I saw the beginning of the movie.
I would say that one, I would give, the new one I'd give a B, and the old one I'd give a C.
And you did well there, because like Mark was very close to eating you again. Brett, don't make me eat you again. OG Miracle on 34th Street is gold. Man.
I feel like I couldn't stand like watching any movie with Mark. I have that feeling.
I would give Mark more of a chance. Mark is awesome. Like I think you would enjoy it watching movies with Mark. But listen, from what I know about it, I'm pretty sure it's a solid B. Like it's a cute story. I'm down with it. Like it's cool.
She thinks you're Santa Claus. Oh, because I am.
I didn't need the remake ever. So it's interesting that you like the remake more. But
yeah.
But I think a lot of people like the original more.
I think the Santa Claus in the remake was better than the original. That's the reason.
That's great, Mark. Give me friends, but not for Christmas movies.
I don't know. Weren't you also a Tim Burton apologist?
Well, I was too, to be fair.
Yeah, but if you guys like Tim Burton and Wes Anderson, I don't know. Well, actually, my good friend, the one I stay with when I go out to visit friends in Ohio, she's Wes Anderson is her favorite director and filmmaker too, and she's subjected me many times over to. Every time she's like, "Oh, we'll watch this one." I don't want to watch this one. Oh no, you'll like Royal Tenenbaum. No, I won't, and I don't. Every time a movie comes out, she makes me watch it. It's like, I hate this. I hate it so much. Please.
Mark was a very interesting question. Mark also adds, we can watch so many movies together.
No.
Still gonna
Christmas isn't for kids. Santa Claus is for kids.
It's interesting. Because Santa Claus is definitely for kids, but I think
I don't think the Christmas season is for
kids. It's a provocative question. Oh wow, Mark says my sister lives in New York, Pennsylvania. We could potentially be friends.
Oh,
there you go.
Good old York,
please
PA,
share
home of
you'll be like the peace, be like a peace treaty signing. It'll just be like over a cheesesteak,
We'll meet in Gettysburg and try to sign an armistice.
Christmas has a lot of kids elements to it. Although I'm an adult and I enjoy Christmas too. So I'm gonna put both.
It's just when people get a little too, as an adult, if you have no children and you get a little too into it, then I'm like, eh. Yeah. But
we need to rank two pretty quickly because they're fairly well known. So let's get to them now so that Aaron can.
That's Jim Carrey. What, Jim Carrey's The Grinch?
I know what you're gonna say, and I'm probably not gonna agree. I'm not gonna agree with it, or maybe I will agree with it. Let's see.
I'm not a fan of the Jim Carrey's Grinch,
and that's what I thought you were gonna say. Carry on.
No, oh, you like it, huh?
Well, keep going. I would like to hear your explanation because I think people have said this before.
I like Jim Carrey. Mm-hmm. I enjoy Jim Carrey. He was just doing The Mask again, though, is what it felt like. Like I don't know. I like my animation one better, and we definitely didn't need the new one, however long ago that was.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
I think it just depends on how much. It just depends on how much you value the canon of the story. Because if you're just here to watch Jim Carrey do Jim Carrey stuff and you're good with it, then this version of The Grinch is very, very satisfying. I still would rank the cartoon version over it, but I also wouldn't put it in Wet Kisses. Like I'd put it somewhere in between. So
no, I wouldn't say it's I mean, based on our list right now, no.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark says subpar Grinch, less valuable than the socks. Oh, now Mark's got a fight with Aaron on his hands. Oh my goodness, it's S tier or Maria and I riot hard.
Really? For Jim Carrey's Grinch?
Jim Carrey's funny. Jim Carrey. My sisters, Christy, Christy, are you still in the chat? Christy would absolutely be on their side on this. I'll fight you with whatever you want.
For a Jim Carrey Grinch? Jesus Christ. Man, this chat, I don't know what happened in chat.
It's the only Jim movie I'm going to say S tier on.
I mean, I know I drank a bottle of wine, but I feel like chat's the one who's drunk. This is ridiculous.
Can we come to consensus to say A or B?
I'm not going to let you go above B. I think anything above C is a travesty. And I still have some say in this, I hope. So B at the very most.
Okay. I think we can do that. We can all come together. Because let me tell you, folks, if you believe Brett's on a lone wolf saying this, that is not true. There's a lot of sentiment that is siding with it. Because, like, people are saying, like, it's just kind of like, it's a little...
What's the Rotten Tomato score on this one?
That's a great question. Let's go see.
I'll take a look.
Okay. So we'll get that update from Brett. It's fair, because, like, several people have made that point about Jim Carrey Grinch. Choke on him. Oh my gosh, Jim Carrey socks every day. It's a
49% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm not alone.
Oh man, see, you've got support from Mark on this one. The Mask can also burn in a fire. Oh my god. I mean, they were great for what they were. So was Ace Ventura 1 and 2. I love them both, but nobody's ever going to put them in the same category as like what's a really good comedy movie? Like Ghostbusters, for example. I think Ghostbusters is a far superior movie. There's no doubt. Great makeup cannot save this horrible movie. Wow. Oof. Wow. This is the first I've seen Aaron yeeting Mark Kortz.
I think Aaron has yeeted everyone so far.
I think you're right. I think I got
you. She stands alone on the precipice.
I can't think of a single. Oh my goodness, C-Dub's in the chat. Let's give C-Dub a shout out.
Hey,
what's going on, C-Dub?
I'm gonna throw some beef and cheddars in the chat for.
Don't blaspheme Ghostbusters by comparing it to this. No. Look. That wasn't the intent. I'm just saying, like, to give you an idea of like what a great comedy movie is, right? So, hey, what's going on? So yeah, folks, welcome in, C-Dub. How you doing? Our friend C-Dub is a great guitar streamer on Twitch. Give her friend C-Dub a follow. Great to catch up with you again.
Unofficially sponsored by Arby's.
Yes, and you have an Arby's emote? I didn't know about this.
Oh yeah, I got my beef and cheddar emote.
I know you were saying that you really would prefer people not to sub to your channel, but if you got an Arby's emote, it's a great.
That's the whole reason to sub. Come on over, because you need.
Oh man, Mark, thank you so much for hanging with all this time, Davey. I should have gone to bed hours ago, but these Christmas movies make you matter. We're so glad to have inspired you. I cannot wait for that podcast where you all are debating Love Actually. I'm gonna pre-save that episode of Queerly into. Abby's gonna kill me. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to finish. Yeah, but to the point. Let's go ahead and finish this off. So, see that. What's going on? How's everything going? The only point. All right, so Office Christmas Party. We need to rank this quickly because I don't have.
Office Christmas Party, funny. Only need to watch it once.
Yeah.
C tier.
Yep. Let's do it. Okay. And now when
the original Rudolph that has the heat miser and all that, it's the stop motion, is classic.
S tier.
I would say.
No?
I don't know if I go that high. I was going to go top, but I don't know if I'd say S. But yeah, it's in the top.
Well, I think Santa Claus is Coming into Town is probably a better production, right? So I'd probably put it in A. Where is Santa Claus is Coming to Town? Is that on here?
Yeah, Santa Claus is in there.
It is? Where?
The Santa Claus?
Oh, the Santa Claus is in there. No, but the other one, the Rankin and Bass production, like Santa Claus is Coming to Town, like that special.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun. That was a good one. Great songs. You know, you put one foot in front of the other. And Rudolph is pretty iconic. Rudolph is S tier, and here Miser is not in it. Year Without Santa Claus is Heat Miser.
Man, look at all these Disney adults getting angry about the fact I said Heat Miser.
It is not A. It is not A. S. A is generous. So Aaron, kind of closer to where you were on that one. I'm gonna go down now. Oh no. Okay, I think we've done that pretty fairly. Okay, Surviving Christmas. Is it Trailer Time?
I forget. Yeah, I forget what that one is. I think I've seen it, but I forget it.
It's Trailer Time, folks.
Bring in the trailer.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
That's right.
Let's go. Oh,
the most elusive.
How good was Barry Sanders actually? He was amazing. What are we talking about?
Yeah, and the Lions still couldn't win shit.
I know that computer's gonna get our baby a good job.
What he's doing up there, nobody's gonna pay him for. Because if they did, I would have retired at 17.
What are you doing for Christmas? Family. Nice.
T-Dubs is bringing on the Arby's ads.
Why can't I come by?
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's the house I grew up in.
There's a guy
This is such a.
What the hell is that?
This is like living 2000 or 2002 at the latest.
Well, the fact that James Gandolfini's in it, you know,
Right.
it's older.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Please let me stay here.
No.
I'll pay you.
Is that Ben Affleck?
I'll pay you $250,000.
Welcome home, son.
The Valco family will aid Mr. Latham in recapturing those childhood Christmas memories.
Can't feel my toes.
Including
Because that's the kid.
celebrations-
That's the kid who was in the Sex Drive movie, but this is when he was younger, so maybe early 2000s.
The movie seems to be trying too hard to be funny.
Who's this?
Mom, who is this?
Your dad's rented us out for the holidays.
Mom?
I never had a sister. She could be the maid.
Christina Applegate, pump it up.
Right? You're like, oh, never mind. I like this now.
Nice hat. You gotta sing Christmas tree, Tom. You take the lead.
Mark says I gave this trailer a wet kisses rating.
Not really.
C-Dubs says I can't believe I've literally never heard of this.
Yo, Christmas tree, you stand in woodland.
I have seen this. I've forgotten all of it.
All right, everybody say Merry Christmas. I feel like I'm insane.
You gotta go.
Surviving Christmas.
No.
This is why I've been
Now let me just
Sneeze
see what year
humor.
this came out, just so I can see. I was thinking 2000.
true home. That's why
It's got to be around there.
It'd be
Yeah.
a good idea if I lived with you.
Oh my god, that's so funny. 2004. Wow. Wow. Yeah. That's about right. That's about right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to.
I don't
need
think
to see that again.
This is this is the easiest Wet Kisses from Grandma rating I've ever had.
Oh shit!
It's not.
Look at you.
That is not good. None of that was good. Generic trying. Yeah, exactly. Generic trying hard to be funny. But yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's true. Christina Applegate, it does make everything better. And I think at least it brings it into the list, I guess. Like, it did look terrible though. Yeah, Christina kind of they're dragging her career down with that movie. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You know, Aaron, I think I'm with you on that too. Polar Express. I think everyone's familiar with Polar Express.
Polar Express is creepy as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And the story sucks. It's not even a good story. Not only is the animation really creepy, but the story's terrible.
Yeah. No arguments about any of that. Polar Express is Grandma, and nothing is changing my mind on that. The animation was wonky, says Aaron. The story was thin AF, and if I never hear that stupid Hot Chocolate song again, it'll be too
Yeah. I feel bad because I love Tom Hanks, but my God, was that movie bad.
I am with you. Because I never seen it. I've heard about it. I've heard about the songs from it. You know, I know the kid that looks like CT that was in there, but you know, like
the dead eyes. It's just it's really bad.
Yeah.
It's really
so
bad.
Nah.
And for how much it costs, I forget how many hundreds of millions of dollars they spent on it. It's absolutely.
I've never stayed awake through an entire viewing of Polar. I was just about to ask what Mark thought of this, and I think we have an answer there. That's good. I'm good.
Yeah,
with this.
that's a bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. C-Dub says I've never seen. That's if you can't even watch the whole thing, it couldn't possibly be even worthy of an E. Yeah, I love it. Okay. And then staying in the topic of wet kisses, Kurt Russell, The Christmas Chronicles. This is a pretty recent movie.
Yeah, it's not terrible though.
Okay.
I wouldn't put that wet kisses.
Okay.
To me, that's a solid C pick. That's one I could watch with my mom.
Okay. Yeah,
it's one of those.
Now I saw the trailer like a year and a half ago or something like that. So yeah,
and they've already made a couple of sequels out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a movie that'd make my mom happy.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I would even. I guess it's fine. Like I mean, Kurt Russell's definitely a great actor, so I'm not.
Yeah, I like Kurt Russell.
Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. Let's put it there. Oh, we have an injunction, I think.
Wait, I wait for no man.
Solid ranking. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it does appear to be a good movie, based on what you all have been saying. So, I do not care where anything remaining goes. So I'm going to head off. Pleasure arguing with you all, and also the Grinch should still be an S, and you all suck for not putting it there. Good night.
All right.
And on that note, Aaron, it's been great to see you again. Aaron. Have a great Thanksgiving. It was so good to see you. And I'll be streaming tomorrow too. But Aaron, I'll go follow Aaron Renee 666. Mods, can we give a shout out to Aaron in the chat?
Thank you for coming and visiting me in my Christmas chalet.
I really, really, yeah, it's really cool to see you again. All the best to you and your family, Aaron. So, Aaron Rin 8666. Good to see you again. All right, so let's get back to it. That's a lot of fun. These tier lists are always better when Aaron's here. It's always fun to.
I love a good fight. It's
great.
It's
good times. Good times. Solid stuff there. Okay. So thanks for the shout out, Rahomo. Okay, so now Mark Quartz, it is enjoyable. Socks is solid. Socks are useful as hell. Right? Socks.
Yeah, socks doesn't mean bad.
Mm-hmm.
Socks is just average.
We're very pro socks on this channel. So now we get to some stuff where this gets very interesting. So
the Night Before is on that same level as Office Christmas Party. It's a movie you can watch and laugh at once, but then never again.
Yeah. I just for the sake of
put that C?
For the purpose of saving time, I'm going to put this here. I don't want to keep people up.
I think we did that.
Yeah.
The Ref. It's another one where it centers around the fact that it takes place around Christmas. It's not really about Christmas. It's more about like an awful couple. It's a classic Dennis Leary movie. God, if you had an older crowd, I think they'd fight for it higher on the list. But I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of people that have never seen this. That's in the chat right now.
I've never seen it, but I'm not even motivated to watch the trailer, so I'm probably just gonna put it wherever.
I would say D, because I don't think it holds up like.
Now in that principle, can we also put The Night Before in D? Because I don't think The Night Before is the kind of movie that you would watch again. Whereas Christmas Chronicles, I think you would watch again, and I think so. Could we move this Night Before down to D on that same principle?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Because I have seen it, but I don't need to see it again.
I think everything that's in D has been really well ranked. The only one I would take exception to is It's a Wonderful Life, because I think it needs to be lower. But we've already heard.
Well, that's we bent to chat on that.
Yeah, that was definitely a concession to the chat. Okay, so that's only 2 left. Let's just get this one first, because I think we pretty much have an idea where we're going to go with this.
So that's the original White Christmas, but I think that's the one that has all the singing in it, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
People love that one. I don't feel strong either way.
I'm pretty neutral about it. Yeah, I'm pretty neutral about it. I'm sure it's solid. I mean, you can't go wrong with Bing Crosby. Like, yeah. So where were you at?
Yeah, I don't C or B.
That's very fair. Very fair. Screw Bing. Mark says White Crimbus is overrated. Less than socks. Oh man, we could have used Darren here. Dang, too bad. Oh well. Yeah. Anybody else have a feel for it? Let's see. Muppet says the Santa Claus and White Christmas are A or S tier. I mean, if you base it on just the songs, sure, but I think the movie has to be considered too.
It's like a of the era style movie.
I'd have to watch it.
It's got the singing and the dancing and the loving and the whatever.
Yeah. It's charming. It's very charming. So for me, I would probably put it B. It's kind of a nice go between.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me as much as some of the other type movies like that do.
Yeah. Now, C-Dub says I'd put White Christmas as a B. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, B works.
That works for me too. Okay. So now we move into the Santa Claus. Look at this.
And again, only the first one, none of the sequels.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't even remember there being sequels, so they had to make.
And there's another one. I think it's maybe a series, or so. They're reprising. He's coming back again this year.
They had to make a second movie because White Christmas wasn't written for that show. Huh. Yeah. Man, that's an interesting fact by Mark Cords. Okay. But
at the time, I really liked this. It's another one of those where it's like you have to separate the actor from their political beliefs, which I have to do with Vince Vaughn and Tim Allen.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. I've had interestingly, I've had that feel about Tim Allen for like several decades, actually, to be honest with you. So
yeah,
I've known that going in. You just have to roll with it. Not necessarily roll with it, but just just as you said, separate the actor from
from the work. Yeah.
The work or the person from the whatever. Yeah, this is. But with that said, this is a great movie. Like, this is a really good movie. It's a fun movie.
I would say I liked it a lot at the time, so I'd say B. Let me see what else is in B. Yeah, I think it's in the same vein as Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, it's interesting we've ranked Jingle All the Way that high, but that's true.
It's that same kind of movie.
Yeah, I certainly don't put it in the NES category because I'm like, it's not so good that it like you quote it all the time. No,
it's still pretty dumb.
Yeah, but it's a very charming movie, so I'm with it in that. Mark says probably an A. And I wouldn't have a problem with A. Oh wow, C says I've never found anything Tim Allen has done funny.
Oh, but what about was that Wild Hogs or where? Whatever that. Actually, you know what? No, Galaxy Quest.
I
wouldn't say Galaxy Quest.
To be honest,
love Galaxy Quest.
I love Galaxy Quest. That was a great movie.
Galaxy Quest is a great movie.
That's a solid movie. And it wasn't.
I don't think he wasn't really funny in it. It had comedic moments, but that overall as a movie, that movie's great.
It's a terrific movie. Yeah, not necessarily like you said. It's not because it was funny. I don't even remember actually laughing that much. I just remember it being really fun. Like I remember it being a great movie.
Yeah, it's a lot like how the Orville is. If you watch, I don't know if you watch the Orville.
I know of it. I have not seen it though.
Orville's great.
Cool.
Orville is like if they were to make Star Trek: The Next Generation now. Like that's how.
Okay, so it's like a prequel of sorts.
No, it's made by what's his face from Family Guy, Seth.
Oh yeah, there we go, Seth MacFarlane.
Yes, and he plays the captain.
Right. That's right.
The first season is like mixed, where he like tries to make it too funny with like fart booby joke kind of stuff, but then it really settles in the second and the third season, where it's really just like an updated Star Trek Next Generation, like that universe, instead of what they've done to Star Trek, which is an abomination.
Well, once you get here's another guy you want to talk about, directors that I'm not really big on. J.J. Abrams is not. I've never been much of a fan.
Yeah, he's hit or miss for me. I mean,
like
I see, how many lens flares do you need in a movie?
It's kind of a little bit. It does like the ones that try to put too much of themselves into their work, and J.J. Abrams is definitely in there. Like, I mean, Lost is definitely a great TV show. Don't get me wrong, but but his style has just often been kind of annoying.
Yeah, he's another one of those style over substance.
Yeah. JJ's too much of a one-trick pony. Says, yeah, we're with you.
Yeah, I mean, there's a certain thing to being able to watch a movie and go, oh, I know exactly who directed that. But there's also like where you tune a movie and go, ugh, I know exactly who directed
Absolutely.
that.
Mark, have a great night. Can we give you Mark a shout out one more time? Folks, give our friend Mark Kortz a follow. And I believe you can also follow Mark Kortz on the socials to see when our friend is streaming. But great times. Like, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really appreciate your opinions on all these movies. And have a great Thanksgiving if I don't see you again until then. And all the best to the family. Happy birthday to Elizabeth. And best to the fam. Yeah, that was great. It's really great to have Mark and Abby and all kinds of people hanging out with us. Like, Aaron was hanging out with us. Mon, what's going on? Hey, I got news about Mon Samarki, by the way. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, thank you. And, I appreciate that, Mark. Thanks so much. I hope it's an awesome Thanksgiving down in Central Florida. But Mond, I got news about Mond. Mond is our next collab guest. We're going to have a Mond Samarki Q&A coming up next week. Very exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, Mond is cool. Like, she's got a great story. I mean, a terrific artist. And we'll talk more about it. We'll also have sandwiches. It'll be really great. So join us next week. And, no, that's not next week. I'm sorry. That's in 2 weeks.
That's right. You got Joe
Just Joe. NBD, Just Joe Syracuse is joining us next week. That is going to be quite a show. But the week after that, we're going to be featuring Mon. It's going to be great to have Mon join us as well. Getting to know a really, really good artist. So, folks, more to come. All right. So, we're done, right? This is it. This is all the rankings.
Yeah, we're done. And I'll give a suggestion for a raid too, if you don't mind.
I'll look into it. Yeah, absolutely. Let's just recap what we got. So. In A, in the A category, we have, what are we doing over here? Okay, Die Hard, Carol, Home Alone, Vacation, Trading Places, Charlie Brown, Elf, and Nightmare. In A, that's NES with the Zapper. That's our S tier. In A, we have Anna, Better Watch Out, Grinch, Original Grinch, Scrooged, Mickey's, and Rudolph. In the B category, we have 8-Bit, Bad Santa, Exports, Jingle, Bang, Krampus, both Miracles. I couldn't make a decision like which one was better. I think it was decent to just kind of put them in the same spot. Jim Carrey Grinch, White Christmas, and Santa Claus. And under 6-pack for our C category, we have Carol, Story, Cranks, Halls, Christmases, Frosty, Gremlins, Claus, Let Snow, Actually, Office, and The Christmas Chronicles. For D, Ernest, Happy Christmas, Wonderful Life, The Ref, and The Night Before. For E, we have Harold and Kumar Christmas. And I do agree, it's a definite drop-off from the original movie. You have Arthur Christmas and Christmas Story. And then Wet Kisses, the infamous category. Jamie did not agree with the Christmas Town being ranked at Wet Kisses. She believes it should be higher. I wouldn't fight Jamie in that necessarily. I'd have to see it to really know. Wooden Soldiers, Surviving Christmas, and Polar Express absolutely belong there, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. C-Dub, thank you for joining us. Can we give C-Dub a shout too? C-Dub, thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate you being here. And Muppet says Claus should be at least a B, which is reasonable. I mean, I'll stick the trailer in Discord. It's so good. Did we see the trailer? Can't remember.
For which one?
Claus?
No, we didn't watch it. But
we didn't watch it.
It has a good animation style.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I think we could always circle back. Like, I guess Claws could be B. I wouldn't. But then you're saying is Claws better than Gremlins? I don't know. I'd have to see it. I wouldn't really know.
Yeah, I haven't watched it completely. I just know from what I've seen.
Yeah, we'll just defer to Mups on that one because like he's seen the movie, we have not seen the movie, like the whole thing. So that seems reasonable. Okay, so that's our list, folks. Thank you so much, everybody. And now, Brett, let's thank some people. And as we do, I'd love to hear your suggestion as for where to raid.
I shot it to you in Discord.
Oh, okay, great, thanks. Let me go see. Let's see what we got.
And my suggestion. So she's another food streamer since I've been doing mostly food streaming myself.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think she's got a cake baking. So right now she's playing GeoGuessr with her chat. It looks like while the cake's baking, but.
Well, we can
always
see
good to expand the community over there as well.
Hey, that's excellent. I like it. And folks, we'll get to see what the cake looks like when it's done. That's really cool.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much, Brett. I do want to wish you a great happy Thanksgiving. Best to yours and your family as well. I hope it goes well. Appreciate you doing this. It's really been fun.
Yeah, it's been a hoot. Thanks for having me again.
Absolutely. What are you looking forward to for the next few days? Like once we get it all rolling, like food wise.
Probably stressing about food, and then with bouts of relaxation. I haven't taken any true time off since August. Yeah, I think I took a long weekend over my birthday, and that was it.
Wow, my gosh, wow!
Having a week off will be nice.
That's very cool. That's very cool. So let's go. Let's re-roll those credits. No, that's great. You've earned that. I know you've been through a lot in the last few months. I can tell. So you deserve that. Have a great rest of your week off. I hope your holidays go well. I'm pumped that JT and Waltzy have followed tonight. That's an honor. Thank you so much for the follows, everybody, and thank you for all the raids. Abby, Maria, and BassClarinets. Y'all are champs. Thank you so much for doing that. Stuart says, I need a holiday. I hear you. Yeah. Oh, and listen, your birds, like it's an interesting year for them. They had a struggle, I will admit.
Yeah.
That was
they were never going to go undefeated, so I'd like them to get the losses out now.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. It's pretty wide open this year in the NFL. So I mean, they probably have as much as a shot as anyone to win NSC, right? So
yeah, they're still top seed. But there's lots of games yet to play. So
yeah, I agree. I feel like there'll probably be some more adversity coming, and that's fine. Like, this is part of the grind. Folks, we're talking about cakes. We're talking about GeoGuessr. We are gonna raid ZoboCat. And if you're not following Zobo, is it ZoboCat or ZoboCat?
Zobo.
ZoboCat? Okay.
Yep, her name is Zoe, but she goes by Zoe or Zobo.
Oh, super cool. Okay, so let's get the raid calls in the chat, everybody, if you don't mind. And copy the raid calls. We're going to head on over to ZoboCat. And always a pleasure, Brett. Feel free to post as many updates as you want from the Thanksgiving table on Thursday as you'd like, and I'll try to do the same. So
sounds good.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Let's get on over. Make sure to give our friend ZoboCat a follow once you get there. This has been a bop, so take care. If you missed any of this ranking, we'll have the replay right here on Twitch, and we'll also have a replay on YouTube coming up in just a little bit. So tomorrow we'll be back. Going to try to do the music thing again, and then next week, Just Joe Syracuse, big interview coming up on Tuesday night next week. So take care. Have a great Thanksgiving, everyone. If I don't see you until then, we will be back tomorrow, but hopefully we'll see you too. And then let's say hi to ZoboCat. Thanks again, everyone. Be well. Eat well. Hope the Cowboys lose.
Amen, brother.
Right. We'll see you there at ZoboCat. Don't forget to follow. Folks. So take care. Bye, everyone.